You are looking live into the man cave in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the netherworld of Fort Wayne, Indiana, as we get ready to cover the Straight Talk 500 from Phoenix. Welcome, everyone, to the Frontstretch Watch Party. We truly appreciate everybody being on, hanging out with us today. We're looking forward to an awesome race. Should be a quickie. This one, they call it a 500, but it's like 500 kilometers, I believe.
It's 312.
So it ends up being 312 laps. So I better turn my TV down before the NASCAR police come and haul me away, although they're not green flag yet, so I should be all right. But we don't want to get in NASCAR jail this early in the season. But James Krause, my newest Frontstretch friend, and I have been yucking it up about IndyCar racing and the Cubs before we went on live. And now we're getting ready to talk about NASCAR. But in the meantime, don't forget, as we are brought every week by the folks at Billy's Tequila, why wait for the party to find you? Bring it home. Order Billy's Tequila right now at billystequila.com and get it delivered straight to your door. This isn't your average tequila. This is additive-free, small batch, 100% blue agave, crafted for those who live bold. Smooth enough to sip, clean enough for cocktails, and built for every victory lap in life. Don't just drink. Celebrate the race of life. Order it now at billystequila.com. Don't forget to use the code RACER. You get 5% off. So we are on the pace laps. They're going down pit lane right now to check their pit lane speed. Your starting lineup is Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, Carson Hoseaver, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, and Josh Berry, your top 10.
And I actually just saw, I didn't know this before, Hoseaver is going to the back for adjustments. Nate Smith, I think, was the other person going to the back.
Isn't that just a shame that we're going to get to see Hoseaver clawing his way through the infield, driving down between the haulers as they dive off into the freaking netherworld of the dog leg.
I was thinking about it watching IndyCar yesterday.
Because they're not allowed to go below the yellow.
Well, how insane that race would be if they could go below the yellow. Even if you change the rules of like, all right, first 2 laps after a restart, you can go below the yellow. Just to see what,
like that.
7 wide.
I hate it. I really do. Call me the grumpy old man because that's what I do. But
you're probably
there's a reason there's a yellow line. That's the racetrack. You go below the yellow line when you have a problem. You don't go below the yellow line to advance your position.
Yeah. I watching it yesterday. And then I double checked the IndyCar schedule because I don't follow it nearly as tightly as NASCAR. I still don't get why they don't do more ovals than they used to.
And that's a frustration for me because I lived through the split back in the day. And the whole purpose when they split was the IRL was going to get back to ovals. And they were going to make IndyCar racing what it was, which was predominantly oval racing. And then once they decided to get their heads out of their collective rear ends and get it all back together, it had more ovals and road courses initially. And then somewhere along the way, we just got rid of ovals and went back to more and more. And in all honesty, I mean, Dan Weldon dying certainly had a play in it.
Sure.
There were some other, Kenny Breck's wreck at Texas was horrific. So there were some incidents that, and we just went green while we're sitting here babbling along. Green flag is in the air. We're going to get the old update on the old thing. Click on that button right there. And then we click on this little button over here. And then we click this thing right here. And we click that. And then we click over this part. And now we got a green flag. Look at that. So it looks like Logano has jumped out to the first lead. But yeah, I think just that so many people were starting to get hurt. And we had a one race canceled in Texas as drivers were basically getting vertigo just from the G-forces that were so bad. I think that's why they mostly got away from it. But that's why I would love to see more short ovals like Phoenix.
Sure.
I mean,
Richmond, I don't know. Maybe Richmond is sort of all over the place.
Richmond was a fantastic race when we raced there. And don't forget, they raced Indy at Dover before. You talk about awesome. Indy at Dover was a sight. So yeah, I would be all on board for that. No problem. Look at us with 16 people watching already. Thank each and every one of you for being out here today. We appreciate all of y'all joining in. Super fan Molly Castellino, speaking of Chicago, is on the line. We were cutting it up about the Cubs. She's a Cubs fan along, so I like her being on board. Brock Hay, our resident Kiwi, bright and early for an oval race. Usually he's not in early on the ovals. He just gets early for the street and road courses because he gets to see his boy Van Giz doing it. But he's in here joining us too. Wrong green. No, I'm not on the wrong green. We're 5 laps in. At least I think that's where we're at.
Maybe wrong shade of green.
Oh, could be that. Yeah, because unfortunately, when I first click on that, you got a light shade of green, and then I switch it to the darker shade. It doesn't give me the dark shade to start out with. So as we're rolling into this, who's your pick today?
I said earlier in the week for the Friday face-off that Blaney's like the biggest, is the favorite for it. And I also said, well, if any previous years, anything to go off, it'll be him carrying the banner for Penske earlier in the year and everyone else struggling. And his 2 teammates qualified better than him. Right. So I don't know. Blaney, I think, is probably the safest pick. Logano is up there. Something in my gut also tells me this could be a big Larson day. Like, I feel like every year we're sort of due for like 1 or 2 races where it's like Larson just whoops everyone. But
yeah, I'm on board with Larson for this one. I think it's time for him to get back into the mix of stuff. Yeah. We will see. And then there's always Reddick. God knows you can't count him out this year.
No.
That would be really incredible to see him make it 4 in a row. I think we'd start having people giving him the Jimmy Johnson treatment if that happens.
Oh, yeah.
Start getting really ugly. We show Hocevar, who's already up 8 spots. Wow. 8 laps in, he's up 8 spots, so he's passing 1 a lap, basically. And how about Chase Elliott's up there in the points to start off the year, too? We got the points scrolling across for the start of the race.
Yeah.
Whoa, where's Stenhouse going? Oh, way up there. By the way, where are you at? Are they going by start-finish just a second ago?
They're going into 3 now on lap 9, so I'm a little bit behind. I just saw Stenhouse go up the hill. There we go. So I'm only a little bit behind.
Well, I'll try to pause a little bit so that we get as synced up as we can, because that's always a challenge with this thing, because different folks have different providers.
Zane Smith's way off.
I'm on the YouTubes.
Zane Smith's way off the pace. He's about to go lap down almost.
That's not good for our boy Trey Lyle.
No.
He's going to be distraught if his boy's that far down. Good Lord, yeah, if he's 15 seconds further back than Ware is. Fast Pasta back there at 34th.
So obviously it sucks for Bowman. But part of me is like, I am very excited for Alfredo. But also I feel like, and I don't know if it's a Bowman thing or if it's just that 48 team thing, but I'm like, couldn't be a worse place for that switch, because I feel like, and I think it's like probably emboldened by the fact that it's his home track, but 48's always just had terrible luck at Phoenix for whatever reason.
But Bowman's really good at Phoenix. And that's why I felt bad for him, because this is probably one of his best tracks. I mean, yes, 48 struggles, but from a driver perspective, this is probably his best track. Don't look now, but your boy Blaney looking and moving up to the 2nd spot. It's already, no, that's Cindric. Sorry, my bad. Cindric. See, can we get consistent paint schemes, please?
Right.
I miss those days. I know it's prohibitively expensive anymore, but
well, at least the good news is Logano
in the chartreuse.
The good news is at least Logano doesn't run a lot of Menard schemes.
True. But he's got whatever that paint scheme is today, where it's like a blackish with some red mixed in.
It's a supercar, I think, tribute. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's something related to Scott McLaughlin because it's the IndyCar crossover weekend.
Right.
That honestly, I know people don't like. There's the talk of the throwback weekend kind of dying. If we had an IndyCar crossover weekend every year, and there were crossover paint schemes, I think that'd be cool. Because I know Suarez did one last year for Hernandez, right?
No, actually, take it back. Logano's got more white on the car than he did. I thought when I first saw it, it was mostly black, but it's more white. But yeah, I'm all on board with the teams or the series sharing weekends.
Yeah,
I
I like when they did it during the pandemic for the Indy Road Course.
Well, that's the Indy Road Course. I'll never like the Indy Road Course for anything. That's, again, grumpy old man here. Indy's the oval. We don't need him running a road course unless it's the F1 race. Which I still kick myself for never making it to the F1 race because I thought that was going to last a lot longer. And then all of a sudden, after 3 years, they're like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
and
no.
I'm just like, dang it, I never made it to that race. I wish I'd seen it. So now we have the top three all Penske. Top three all Penske. Connor Zilisch. I'm hoping things are going to turn around for him.
But it hasn't looked good so far, but it's 4 races.
Yeah, in the interest of openness, I pull for him just because I used to work on his crew chief's cars back when his crew chief raced. So
cool.
I'm biased in that one, and I want to see Randy get to victory lane with him. I hated his luck at Coda. Man, you talk about just a bad weekend all the way around. Yeah. He got dumped multiple times. I think we have another member looking to join up with us.
Hello.
I'm throwing him in here, even if I don't know if he's ready or not.
Yeah, I'm here.
But it looks like he's getting himself all situated.
Yeah.
Michael Finley joining the party. Welcome to the Frontstretch watch party, my friend. Everybody could do I don't know if everybody hears the praying types or not, but Mr. Finley's grandfather could use some uplifting these days. So if y'all could say a little something for him, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, and I was 50-50 on if I could do this, but it's like it's something to kind of get my head away from that, get my mind off it for a few hours. So
sure.
Understand. Yeah. But like I said, family's way more important than a watch party, brother. But we truly appreciate you going through it to get out here. So here's a question: why is that entire parking area down there inside? I guess that's 1 and 2, full of nothing but black and white cars. That was a really weird aerial shot. There's no other colored cars in there but black and white cars. Obviously, I'm sure it's all rentals.
Did you guys already do picks?
We voiced ours, but you're welcome to chime in because it's early.
All right, my pick is Alex Bowman.
Oh,
that could be a challenge, my friend. Because he did. It'd be different if he got to take the green flag and then jumped out. I would be on board with you, but unfortunately, since he did not take the green flag, he will not get points.
Yeah, it's the same too because this is his home race. I think he's from Phoenix.
He's from that general area. I do know that.
I don't know. I'll just do a grab bag here. I'm guessing. Let's go with Bushel.
All right. One of my favorite radio interviews way back when was when Alex Bowman was first coming up, and he told a story on the radio interview about his dog, and they called his dog Bubbles because his dog ate bubble gum and then farted and blew a bubble out of his butt. That's why they called his dog Bubbles. I'm like, that's the greatest story ever. think it's pouring down rain.
Toyota's resurgent. Reddick's up to 4th, Hamlin up to 5th, Bell up to 6th.
Penske 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Reddick's having a great run though. He is all the way up to 4th, and Hamlin's right there with him.
So when I put my put the race on, Mike Joy was talking about how Penske has all of this, like they have like the headquarters or whatever in Arizona. Is there a reason for that?
I am going to guess that it's a West Coast thing because they obviously they have a headquarters in Charlotte or in the Charlotte area too. They do have facility in Indy and they have the facility out west. I'm assuming it's for West Coast stuff having a base out there.
But also, I remember when Cindric won the 500 and they were initially not going to take the 500 winning call. And then Penske was like, well, I'm just going to put it in Arizona anyway. We're not going to win it again.
All right. Wow, we're just getting loaded up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't look now. The man, the myth, the legend without the front stretch hat, once again, Michael
Oh, Lord, we got 3 Michaels.
I got a hat at least.
As we should. The greatest name ever.
I'll be Mike
Mike
for it.
cast.
I'll be Mike for an afternoon.
We should change James's moniker to be not Mike. Thanks again, everybody, for being in here. 17 folks in here just a moment ago watching. We go up and down, but that's a huge number. And
Master, when did you shave?
Yesterday. I trimmed it up.
I was about
to say hair too.
I don't recognize.
Look at you. You got the whole thing going on. Went to the groomer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So we're 27 laps in. Our top 10 is Logano, Blaney, Cindric, Reddick, Dennis, Seabell, Suarez, Larson, Byron, and Chastain. Larson looking to be the one struggling in the top 10 so far. Most everybody else up there has been coming forward. Larson seems to be going back.
And Blaney's really cutting into the lead now.
Yeah, he is. So everybody else has spouted off, Massey. Who's your pick for today?
It's the guy reeling in the leader right now. The 12 car, Ryan Blaney.
That's James's pick too. So
and I mentioned he's my pick, and my prediction was he'll probably be carrying the banner for Penske for the first few months like he is every year. And then he went and his teammates out qualified him. And
got out qualified.
Yeah. Running 1, 2, 3.
Well, that fantasy league we got for front stretch, I did I did Blaney and Logano for the A class and the B class.
The points leader.
Look at Logano pulling his old Bristol line out here. Logano's running his old Bristol line in the corner.
Diamonding.
It's going way up. Not so much in 3 and 4, but in 1 and 2.
I wish this was the sell paint scheme every week.
I love this paint scheme.
Yeah, it's based
Brock is hoping that Reddick doesn't get a win. I know Brock's hoping the Van Giz is
very funny if probably.
Reddick is up though.
And then here's another shocker. NASCAR Penske E2000 thinks that Penske is going to most likely win.
Well, it has felt like Penske's parade all weekend,
right.
Their whole 60th anniversary thing, and Newgarden come out of nowhere to win yesterday.
Massey, you're kind of a history nerd like me. I was wondering, is there a reason why Penske has that big museum and stuff here in Arizona?
I don't know, actually. I was wondering that yesterday as well. Because he's not from there. I don't know. I'm looking him up now to see if there's
didn't he used to own Phoenix? Wasn't that one of the tracks he owned that NASCAR bought from him?
You know what? He probably did.
I think he did.
Let's see.
Phoenix has been around a while.
My friend last night.
Don't look now. Ty Gibbs up to 11th place. Ed Lane cheering from Southern Virginia.
I think Phoenix opened in like 67 or something crazy like that.
64, it looks like.
I don't know that it's still the case, but not that long ago, Kenny Schrader was still the winningest driver at Phoenix.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Because of those West races.
I didn't see anything about
West races, open wheel races way back when. But yeah, look at this line Logano's running down here in 1 and 2. He's doing that Bristol up to the fence dive down line.
Yeah.
I'm on their Wikipedia page and Penske doesn't come up except for like the winners.
Interesting.
So I'm really not sure.
I was thinking he had owned the track, which would possibly be a reason that
maybe he really likes Phoenix because it's got the track.
Could be. Maybe he thinks it's a dry heat, so it won't be as detrimental to the vehicles.
It's his retirement spot, but it's also where his retirement spot is also just his second work spot.
Yeah.
Or third.
I think Roger's going to be. I don't know. He'll probably. The Coffin will probably be at a racetrack when he goes, like, or something. Like the guy, yeah. I mean, the guy's like, what, 89?
Yeah.
He's over 80.
I had a conversation with a friend last night. Could you imagine if he woke up one day and Wikipedia was just gone? Like all of it. Like, I think the world would
We'd be stuck having to do research ourselves.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid.
So I found an article from Detroit Free Press saying that the museum was built 20 years ago on what used to be a horse farm to house a portion of Penske's race car collection. So for some reason, he had a bunch of his cars in a horse farm in Arizona.
I'm wondering if he had like some kind of like local grant or something.
He could have.
Yeah.
Well, next time somebody's at the racetrack, they track him down and ask him the question.
So I'm sure they said at some point why Zane Smith is so far behind, and he's a lap down now. But he has the second fastest lap so far behind Larson. So I have no idea.
He failed the pre-race inspection.
Well, yeah, but he was also like 25 seconds behind the leader after 10 laps, and 15 seconds.
He had to do the pass through.
Oh, pass through.
Yeah,
that's right.
Lap 1. So he might do a Bill Elliott here and just come through the field.
Hey, credit to Suarez.
Now that's what Hocevar's doing because Hocevar had to go to the back.
Suarez is stilled up though. I'm surprised.
He was running into Riley Herbst, and they had her running at some point. I saw on the replay.
Do we think that
pretty much everybody does that every week, don't they?
Sure.
Yeah. Does Suarez and Hocevar, do they have Denny Hamlin's November setup in their car?
Could be.
We were talking in our Frontstretch chat this week about how very like how much the Alfredo like story seems very perpendicular to how Bowman got his seat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it was kind of right place, right time.
Yeah, true.
That's
true.
Not looking great because he just got lapped.
Yeah. I mean, because Bowman won the pole and then led like the entire race.
I mean, in fairness to Anthony Alfredo, Kyle Busch is also hella slow.
And I think that's why he was also in the shootout, I think, the next year, because Junior was like, well, he owned the pole. He should be in the shootout.
Yeah.
Tyrone Gibbs up to 9th.
And then did he put him in some JRM races too? Was that after or before?
It was before.
It was before, I believe, at least as I remember it. I'm also keeping an eye on Ryan Preece today. I think Preece might come up and do some things.
One at Bowman Gray, it's a flat. It's not necessary.
Yeah, but you don't get a drive through the infield at Bowman Gray, so we got that to work on.
You can.
Preece's first.
Well, they do post race quite often.
I've seen some drive through the infield.
So, and I got to watch a regular season race from Beau McGray, but I think, and I'm going to be very sad if they did, I think they took out the photographer areas that used to be inside the turns. They used to have some Armco barrier up in like a V, and you used to stand inside that
I think you might be right.
shoot photos. And I don't see that anymore at the Clash, so I'm going to be sad if that was taken out for good, because that was, I took photos like of cars coming into 3 at the moment that a car was bouncing off the Armco in front of me, like 6 inches away, taking a shot. It was amazing.
That's insane.
It was. It was nuts. What's truly insane, though, and I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of this, when they first opened Daytona, photographers would stand at the base of the banking and take pictures of cars going by above.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is just downright stupid. I don't know how anybody ever looked at that and went, "Oh, that looks safe."
Like they did the same thing on the beach. People are standing right there.
Oh yeah,
just the craziest
people
thing,
run out and like flip cars back over when they flip over and stuff.
The craziest thing for me, looking back at old racing stuff, is the guy who would like stand as close to the track as possible to wave the checkered flag.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That was
the first 500.
Used to stand on the front stretch at Indy.
Yeah,
they did that on the front stretch at Indy into the 70s before they finally built a flag stand.
Yeah, I want to say that first 500 flagman, I think his name was Johnny Bueno or something like that. Like, and apparently he was just kind of the usual flagman for cup races back then. And he would like that. Apparently, that's what he would do. Is like he would just go on track essentially and wave it. Like
that's crazy.
So while we were yammering, Blaney has taken over the top spot.
Yeah, he hasn't pulled away though.
Cindric dropping back. Reddick is up to 3rd. Bell's in 4th. Hamlin's in 5th.
Yeah, I almost wonder if
Suarez is in 7th. Byron's 8th. Gibbs is hanging on to that 9th spot, and Chastain is still in the top 10.
And Blaney is taking the lead, and Logano has some sort of radio issue. It sounds like.
We're getting close to 10 to go in the first stage.
And if you look outside the top 10, one really notable I see is St. Van Gisbergen in 14th. Well, he needs to be.
Is falling out the top 10 as well. Yeah, SVG's gonna make it on points. Just go.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
No, Priest though. Martinsville. I think he's going to get his first win at Martinsville this year.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. I think that's going to happen.
Is Loudon? Where's Loudon at? Is it in the chase or out of the chase?
It's in New Hampshire.
I think it's like late summer. I want to say like August.
Okay. Because that's going to play into his hands too, hopefully.
True.
Should.
Yeah.
Especially since he's driven there before in the old modifieds. Pretty sure he's won there before in the modified.
Yeah.
Late, it's
literally the second to last race before the chase. So it's New Hampshire, and then it's Daytona.
Okay.
And then the chase.
Because that is one thing you want to do is you do want to lock your place on heading into Daytona.
Yeah.
As always.
If you can, for sure.
I wonder how Daytona is going to be this year without the win in your end.
Well, it's still
like how different
you got to
feel. You'll still have
it's still going to be frenetic because there's going to be guys that are fighting for points.
Yeah.
It's going to be back to the old Richmond. It's going to be back to the old Richmond days where somebody has an itch on their arm and they wreck on purpose so that the caution comes out.
Well, like if somebody comes in and they're 20 points out, they could win the race to theoretically get in.
Or win 2 stages.
Yeah.
Matt basically wipes out the 20 points if whoever they're going against is out of the top 10.
Hey, don't forget, Mayfield was the first win in your end.
Yep.
That was the old chase format.
Thank you, Molly. I just saw your comment.
Gibson, interesting.
Austin Hill is in this race.
Pre-type my end of stage thing, so I don't have to be too slow.
Oh wow, we're almost done with stage 1.
Yeah, that's why I was saying we're down to, when I went to commercial, I said we're down to the last 10 laps in the first stage already.
Yeah,
it's one of the things, like stage racing already is cumbersome in its own way. I just wish they were consistent or more consistent. You know, first stage is the first quarter of the race, second stage is the second quarter, and then you just run the second half all the way through. It's not consistent everywhere.
Well, the thing that I just said, I'm going to beat this drum till I'm blue in the face, is we need to get rid of the caution. I don't have a problem with the stage points. I think stage points are great because it makes people race in the middle of the race. But there is no reason for us to literally go under caution and watch it again today. It'll be 8 or 9 laps that get burned under caution between the stages. And there is just no reason for that. We didn't just stop the race when they had a midway check award.
Sure.
We didn't stop the race and have the guy with a big check and then get back in and start up again. So why are we stopping the competition?
I remember the first year they did stages, they did try to do the quarter half. And I actually remember it well. I was covering Dover, and our boss Tom was like right next to us in the media center. And like I just told him on him, like, Stenhouse is going to try to stay out this entire stage and not pit. And I think Harvick ended up lapping him at the very end of the stage, but like he was still, there was only like 7 cars on the lead lap afterwards. So he would like, I think that's what NASCAR wants to avoid, is people just going on those weird alternate strategies like that.
Well, but if you get rid of the stage cars, that's strategy. That's what we want, is strategy to come into play. You know,
it's the one thing I hate about
have eliminated so much strategy.
It's the one thing I hate about the non-competitive stops races. Like,
see, I'm fine with non-competitive stops, and I honestly
get why they do it. The thing that stinks about it is it takes away the strategy.
It does. Yeah.
To be able to be like, well, what if we try this and undercut, and we can mix things up, but then it's just, you know, and it's always in like, you know, Cup will be competitive no matter what. O'Reilly's it's normally pretty competitive. Trucks,
but Trucks is when they're on their standalone, so they don't have a Cup team and they're changing. And
but then like ARCA is like,
by the way,
I know the 5 cars.
Bell just went by Logano to take over second spot. As we're winding down on the final lap of the stage.
It is weird that Bell decides to be good in the spring and not in the fall.
Another one of my big beefs is competition cautions.
Oh, great.
If we truly are doing it, if we're truly doing it for safety, it should be a non-competitive stop. Everybody should come in. Everybody changes 4 tires. Everybody goes back out.
The caution flag is not for safety. It's for entertainment.
The competition caution is supposed to be. If they change the description of it and say, we're throwing this out for entertainment, then fine, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But when they try to lay out that it is for safety, then they need to make it about safety. And that's the bogus.
What's this caution you guys are talking about? Are you talking the safety call?
Competition caution. When they have a week where it rains or whatever, so they throw the competition caution because they tell us it's for safety so that the teams can check their tire wear, but they don't do it. They have people that freaking stay out. And why is this not pausing?
So when they have a virtual safety car, is there like a monitor in the car where it pops up and there's the safety car like talking to them?
Sorry to interrupt. We just got a Jordan brand commercial in a NASCAR race.
The 23P.
That's great.
That's awesome.
So is he going to win 23 races in a row?
23 races in a row.
Wouldn't that be amazing? People would lose their shiznits.
He'd still be short of Richard.
You know what he should do? I think I joked about this after he won last week, but like, you should take 2 weeks off to go play baseball in Alabama, and then come back and win the next 3 and still be the points leader.
That's what he should do. Yeah,
that would be funny.
Wait, what did Petty win in a row?
10.
It was like 10 or 12.
27 in a season.
Oh, yeah.
27 in a season, yes.
10 in a row.
Which no chance on God's green earth that would ever happen.
So the modern era record for a win streak is 4 in a row. That was done by a lot of people, but it hasn't been done recently. I think Jimmy was the last.
The
Jimmy
only
makes
one.
sense.
There's 12 guys that have
Larson
done it,
nearly did it.
and 11 of them are in the Hall of
yeah.
Fame. Any guesses at what the name is of the guy that did it? That's
Who
not in the
didn't
Hall
do
of Fame.
Harvick?
What does this look like? I got
No,
the
not
wrong freaking thing up there. Again.
It's not somebody that is about to be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, Harry just got in.
No, they'll never get in the Hall of Fame.
Who's it?
Tim Richmond?
No.
No.
Further back.
That's a good guess.
That's the
They
thing.
won how many in a row?
There are 12 people or 12 times where like 4 in a row has been done. 12 drivers, I think, and 11 of them are in the Hall of Fame.
Billy Wade.
Billy Wade, yep.
Yep. Now, granted, that's cheating because we were just talking about it this week too. But yeah.
What my stream froze.
Yeah, that was a really bad time too for NASCAR because it was like you had the Chrysler guys all boicotting.
Mm-hmm.
You had the defending champion die. You had Fireball die. You had this horrible tragedy with Billy Wade and I think another person dying in a separate tire test. 1965 NASCAR, not great.
Yeah. What was it like back then, Neff?
I don't really remember it. As I talked about it the other day, a buddy of mine put together a little Daytona video type thing. 1976 was when I first started watching NASCAR because I saw the finish of the Daytona 500 with Pearson and Petty wrecking. Pearson gets the car refired. Petty's team runs out into the ball field and pushes his car off so that he can cross the line behind Pearson. Can you imagine that today if the team ran out into the ball field?
Gone.
Everything. They went out and pushed him on. That was when I started watching NASCAR.
Did people whine about Pearson ruining the sport because he won too much?
No, because he didn't race that much. That was the thing. David Pearson ran 3 full seasons. Even in those full seasons, he didn't run all the races. But the 3 that he ran, the majority of the races, he won the championship. If he'd have run on a regular basis, the King would not have 7, and Pearson would probably have the most. Because he is arguably the greatest stock car driver ever.
Well, and I've done a lot of research on point systems because I'm an old like that. And that a big reason why the Bob Latford system that we used for 30 years was how it was because of Pearson. Because he finished 3rd in points in 1974, even though he missed 10 races.
And a third of the races.
That's the year where he was 11 for 18.
Yeah. Yep. Let me pull up what I wrote about this.
Yeah.
So, by the way,
why Mercury never just
we're 5 laps into the second stage, and we just now put the cars on pit lane to get their tires changed.
Oh yeah, I don't get that at all.
There's no
reason Michael Jordan paid for this commercial.
I don't care. It does not need to be this long of a break.
So here's a stat. So 1974, the last year before Latford, how many drivers do you think made every race?
2.
5.
6.
6.
Now, keep in mind, too, this was a time period where Winston was pouring so much money into the points fund. So they needed everybody to show up for every race. In 1976, which was the second year of the Latford system, that number went up to 14 who made every race.
Right, as people started realizing they could make money at this thing. All right, so just quick heads up, race off of Christopher Bell leads Logano, Blaney, Hamlin, and Reddick. followed by Gibbs, Byron, Briscoe, Cindric, and McDowell. Your top 10 coming off the pit lane.
Yeah, at some point, the independent teams threatened to boycott and NASCAR had to like put up a fund for like if you ran every race.
Yeah, they. I think so. I think in the early 70s they had like an appearance fee. Yeah, they would pay like the top teams, and then eventually, about that time period, they would just extend it to everybody.
Yeah.
And that's how Kenny Schrader started making a living once he retired from NASCAR. Because Kenny Schrader gets $10,000 to race at your racetrack.
So I was actually, I think I was at Kenny Schrader's. I think I was at Kenny's last Cup race, and it was really funny. Reading, like, you know how J-Ski will do like the press releases or whatever.
Yeah,
they put out a press release. And Kenny just straight up said in the press release, like, you know, I'd rather be wasting my sprint car, but, you know, this pays money. This pays more money.
But
true statement.
That's what Roy Hendrick told me about Ray Hendrick, was that he didn't go cup racing because the short tracks were paying him more money just to show up.
Than he was going to make it the cup.
Yeah, make it a cup race.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah. There's a race going on, by the way.
Right now, there's a hobby.
Not right now.
There's a Coulson
hobby lobby at my screen.
There's a Coulson
Couch?
because we decided there would be a Coulson.
Yeah. The O'Reilly race last night. That last caution was like it was like half an hour.
Breaks.
Yeah. It was insane. I agree.
They showed the military cars in the infield, and Adam Alexander said, "We're going to take another break." I'm like, "Why? what are we doing?" I don't know if you saw before the break. They said Townsend Bell and James Hinchcliffe are joining the broadcast.
There they are.
And I'm nervous about that. Not
Boy,
necessarily because I don't like them.
Wow, Townsend and Hinch look a lot younger.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, look at how much Hinch is cleaned up.
Hey, look, that's the best driver at Phoenix right now, Scott McLaughlin.
Chris Myers. The best driver at Phoenix right now is Chris Myers.
Where's Newgard?
Scott McLaughlin. If you put Scott McLaughlin in the San Diego race, it's going to come down to him insane. Like, David Maluk is talking about picking his nose right now.
Awesome.
See, I forgot.
I asked.
There's Hinch.
I mentioned the Indy 500 I got to cover last year, Mike. One of the highlights of it was Malukas comes in for his press conference or for his post-race presser, and I asked him, like, so what was the sort of mentally getting into a rhythm like with the rain and the delayed start and all of that? And he's like, yeah, I was just trying to not piss myself. And I'm like, oh, cool. Thanks.
That's great.
This is too many.
Townsend Bell's stat is always 10 Indy 500.
Curious stuff.
Yeah,
that's great.
You know you got to suck when they hang your banner on how many starts you have.
Yeah,
I love James Hinchcliffe, man. Like
Hinchcliffe's
he does.
Great. Townsend, from the IndyCar people I've talked to, they don't love him. I don't mind him. The one thing I struggled with yesterday and why I was nervous about seeing them coming on the broadcast, Joey Logano, God bless him, he didn't add anything to the IndyCar broadcast yesterday.
Yeah.
Which of course
why would you have Logano on an IndyCar broadcast?
Because they're like, oh, it's NASCAR crossover and he'll know what to,
We are getting ready to go back to green, boys and girls.
Yeah.
We are going to be 10 laps into the stage under caution for the stage break.
Yeah.
Probably at least 6 laps longer than it needed to be.
Hinchcliffe does the F1 TV broadcast too.
Yeah.
After IndyCar. And it's really impressive that, like, he didn't even race in that series and he does a really good job.
He's just a natural.
Yeah.
That's one of the few things that come out of SRX, I feel like, was him hopping in that booth and just everybody being like, wow.
He was the best Hello.
Seatbelt grabbed the top spot on the drop of the rag, but Logano high, wide, and handsome without letting him run away with it.
Who else did SOX Cullo?
Do what?
Who else did SOX Cullo comment? Was it?
Well, the first year they had a bunch of guests, like Franchitti did it, Danica did it,
Tracy did it,
DW did once.
DW did one. Logano did some.
I forgot about Logano.
I think Logano did the whole last year of it or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right.
Because I think
the season on ESPN was the weirdest season ever.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, all of it was kind of weird, but just that being on ESPN and F1 being the only race thing on ESPN is weird.
I'm still amazed they didn't do any cross promotion with that. Like, I don't know how you would do it.
They did Nicole Briscoe. That was the only crossover.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Yeah, you're gonna get what? Verstappen's gonna come run Nashville Fairground or something? I don't see that.
You can't get Max, but you could have gotten Jensen.
Yeah. That was the dream I had for that series. With that they could
put Paul Tracy and Lance Stroll on track together. I want to know what happens.
Look at this. Tyrone giving Chase Briscoe to business.
I know everybody hated on Paul Tracy in that series, but he was what that series needed.
That's because Paul Tracy's a jackass.
But he was great for that kind of series.
Well, he was one of the things that series needed. The second thing was more money for when Paul Tracy wrecks their stuff.
More cars.
More cars.
Rockster, I'm totally with you, my Kiwi friend. Stage cautions are stupid. You are correct, my friend.
So, I guess we could say it now that the series is no longer with us, but apparently the rumor is that when Brad Keselowski showed up, he was like, this car's old, and just beaten to he was very disappointed in the car when he saw it.
Yeah, because they didn't really because when Way left, they didn't build. I don't think they built any new cars. They just kept without them.
Yeah, well, when you're running late models, that's kind of what you do. You don't build new cars for every week when you're running late models.
So
Massey, you said I'm ahead of you. Where are you in the broadcast?
Lap 16 of the stage. They're showing side by side Hamlin and Reddick.
Yeah,
I'm at the same place.
I got the. So let me know when they cross the line to go to lap 18 of 125. Okay, because I'm on pause.
When they cross the line for what?
For 18 of what? When it goes to 18 of 125.
All right. Hold on. Not yet. Now.
Got it. All right. We should at least be really close together.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's try to keep them close because we get a Wyatt Watson on here. He's always 4 laps ahead of us.
He's watching next week's race.
Yeah, he's screaming and hollering, and we're like, dude.
They just announced the lotto numbers for April.
Yeah. All right, Michael, what's the name of your cat?
His name is Jules. Jules.
All right.
He's named after Jules Bianchi.
Nice.
No relation to Jordan.
Could be. There's got to be somewhere down the line.
But no, he was the one that was supposed to be great, and then died.
He was going to be the next Floyd rival. And
man, I saw a reel the other day that was when Gilles Villeneuve died in a freaking F1 practice. Literally flew out of the car. I'm like, oh my God. And they literally show the safety guys trying to give him CPR. And the guy's giving him mouth to mouth. It was so sad.
Floyd has a very checkered history when it comes to death. The thing with Floyd,
the Giz is running 13th there, Brockster.
And that's South Carolina Chevrolet.
Don't look now, but freaking Bubba Wallace is in 12th.
Yeah, pit stops really cycled things up because Suarez dropped 17th. So
as we go to commercial, Bell, Blaney, Logano, Reddick, Hamlin, Briscoe, Gibbs, Byron, Chastain, and Cindric, your top 10.
I'm just waiting for the
had to get that all before the scoring pylon shifted.
Waiting for the Julia Piquet tweet about how awful the pit crew is.
Kyle Busch 1 lap down in 31st.
oh god.
Connor Zilic 1 lap down in 33rd. Josh Berry sitting in 16th.
So this is the second week in a row Ty Gibbs is running near the front since Gabe Hart said he doesn't show up to meetings. Has he started showing up to meetings?
Because he started showing up to meetings, exactly.
What'd you say, James?
Well, he didn't say he didn't show up to races.
Yeah, he does show up to races.
I do love the idea that of all the things in that thing, it was the one thing Joe Gibbs was like, he's right. You do got to show up to meetings. Like that, like of all the things, is like finally it takes a lawsuit to get it through. Like,
well,
yeah,
like
you got to put a little more.
I saw him a tweet this week. Like yesterday when he said, like, I'll just let my stats do the talking, and then somebody just screenshotted his Racing with Foot stats page. Like, you can't really pull that, man. Like,
yeah, you can pull it, but it's going to tell you that you suck.
Yeah.
So Brock keeping us updated on the Van Gisbergen success. Started 12th, went up to 11th, back to 13th.
Which, to be fair, Dale Jr. didn't show up for a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
like his first couple years, and those were like the best years of his career.
I don't know if that's the case or not. There were a couple he didn't show up for, but I'm pretty sure Diddy got a hold of him by the neck and said, "You are cleaning up your mess."
Well, he'd be like late to practice and stuff like that.
Occasionally, but that didn't go long.
Yeah, not like I don't think it was a regular thing.
Right. Because between Earnhardt and Pops getting a hold of him, both of them slapped him around pretty good, I do believe. Did you see the X post that Kelly put out after Matt Weaver said that Dale Earnhardt's grandson got in a wreck at the Cars Tour race? And Kelly put out, his name's Wyatt Miller, Matt. And I'm like, and I wanted to comment, but I'm like, I'm not going to. But I was going to be like, Kelly, we get paid on the clicks. We don't get paid on the facts. Yeah. And I promise you, if it says Dale Earnhardt in the thing, there's going to be a lot more clicks than when it says Wyatt Miller. That's the way it is.
He needs to go by Wyatt Miller Earnhardt.
Yeah, true statement. Or Earnhardt Miller.
Guy in
Either
our
one.
Bobby, was it Bobby?
Bobby Dale.
Or Bobby Dale.
Yeah, Bobby Dale.
Yeah, there you go.
How old is Wyatt? I didn't even know he was old enough to be in Cars Tour.
He's around 16 or 17, I think.
So speaking of that, I wanted to get on my soapbox real quick.
Go ahead.
Instead of writing this down in an article or a tweet or something, I wanted to get on YouTube and say it.
So you can go viral.
Well, maybe depending on.
We would love to have the Frontstretch watch party go viral. So throw it out, brother.
I don't think people personally do not like Cletus McFarland, but
you don't think they do not like him? Does that mean they?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if
like
you
him?
Look, people like whenever somebody does something about Cletus, it's always like, "Oh, you just don't like Cletus" and all that, and it's like, we don't hate Cletus, right? The issue is he hasn't really, but the issue is he needs to really dedicate himself to this.
Yeah, he hasn't paid his dues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind if he just.
It's Cletus.
I brought this up to someone. It's like Brad Smith's run in ARCA for however many years. They advertise themselves as more like, yes, they have a lot of development drivers, but there's also a lot of hobbyists. If Cletus wants to come in and run like 6 races a year in ARCA, I don't think anyone would complain about that. If he wants to come in, even if he wants to come in and run like 1 or 2 truck races, I don't think there's a huge problem with that.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's doing those, not being that great, and then getting a O'Reilly's ride.
Not only getting an O'Reilly's ride, but getting the best super speedway call.
Yeah, with the best super speedway team. And the thing I thought of instantly was the Natalie Decker thing, because Natalie Decker was car on the wall here. Speaking of RCR.
Kyle.
Wait.
You must be ahead of me because
this is what happens.
Okay, so the two of me and Neff are behind now.
Yeah. But Kyle Busch hits the wall.
Yeah.
So we got to start up a GoFundMe for Brock. Sorry to break.
Brock, I don't understand the $60 a month.
Radio.
You could do the NASCAR app. It's like $3 a month or something like that. And then
but he's doing Kiwi dollars, so that's why it's probably a lot more.
But my point is,
what about HBO Max, the in cars? What's that cost there for you, Brock?
It is great for NASCAR.
It's great for us.
Everybody's got to start somewhere, but you got to pay. And it's truly funny because I remember, you guys remember Chad Hockenbrough running in ARCA quite a bit back in the day. He ran a few truck races too. Hockenbrough.
Oh no, Shane.
There's something wrong with Shane.
Hockenbrough ran his first.
Talk about a guy. They're gonna end up wrecking out.
Hockenbrough ran his first Talladega race 3 days after he took a test at Talladega, the day after he ran Summer Shootout at Charlotte. He never ran in a late model. He went from a Legends car to an ARCA car. That, to this day, I'm like, how did anybody in their right mind go, this is a good idea? Let's take some guy that's never been on a speedway bigger than a quarter of a mile and have his first practice and race be at the longest track on the NASCAR/ARCA schedule.
I mean, in fairness, what we learned from Coda is if you have a fire suit and you have driven a race car, you can probably get in a cup car. No offense to my Snyder, but
to be fair,
apparently that's what it sounded like.
I'll stand up for Myatt because he's a former Myrtle Beach 400 winner, so he knows how to drive.
And a Homestead.
Oh, sure. But just the fact that it is that simple.
Yeah.
It's hilarious that he was literally spotting on pit lane. And they said, let's drive. And then he had his suit there. That's the part that I'm still trying to figure out how that came out. That Myatt had his driving suit at the track. I don't understand how that. It's like, hey, you've been lugging this around all year?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hoping somebody was going to grab you off the broadcast and throw you in a car?
I'm shocked they didn't get Regan Smith.
But my
true, I would think that would have been a better choice.
My point is with Cletus, though.
I would have loved if they got Regan and he did the live report on, well, guys, I'm hopping in the car here for Alex Bowman. Like he takes the mic into the car.
Brock says HBO is not available in New Zealand. We learn something new every day. So what was your point about Cletus, Michael? Sorry to have cut you all off. Killed your story.
He's really close with Travis Pastrana. And I think if he were to do what Travis did, which was, I'm going to take the next 2 years, I'm going to spend 1 year running as much late model, as much truck, as much ARCA as I can. And then the next year, do the full Xfinity schedule. If he were to do that, he could do anything. And when Travis comes in to run NASCAR occasionally, nobody cares. It's no big deal. Like
I saw someone, because I wrote about this earlier in the week, is like, he's like, it made the same comparison. I'm like, that's not an endorsement. Like, not to say Travis Pastrana like was a total like bust and a liability on the racetrack, but it's not like
he didn't light it up either.
Great.
Oh yeah, but like at the same time though, if Pastrana gets announced for the next Cup race, like it's like okay.
The one thing I also question, and I'll admit ignorance that I don't watch a ton of his stuff, but I've seen like he does a lot of racing content, and the thing of like the thing I'm having trouble wrapping my head around is like, oh, it introduces us to a new audience. Who? Race fans? You don't think race
there's
fans
not
are
a lot of
like,
people that are
like, I don't
Cletus
think
fans
there's a
that weren't
lot.
already race fans.
Right.
And
Like, I don't think that Cletus is introducing people to NASCAR. I think NASCAR is introducing people to Cletus.
I just think the people, and also the people who are like, oh, Frontstretch just doesn't like Cletus because XYZ. And it's like, look at our YouTube numbers. Like, whenever we get Cletus on, it's good for us. Like,
and I will say, he gave ARCA a boost. Like,
yes.
those races had higher viewership than.
But I don't know if he does that for O'Reilly. Like, I don't know if it's like, oh, it's gonna and the thing I argue is like, is RCR really like strapped for attention?
I'm just picturing when Ty Dillon mentioned Cletus to Richard Childress, he's like, who? He's like, he's a big YouTube star. He's like, what? What's a YouTube?
You want me to put?
And then they said, well, he'll bring this much money, and Richard said, deal.
Okay, sold. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Now, what if Ty went full? Yeah, he owns this track in Boyntonton, Florida, called the Freedom Factory. Oh well, what does he waste on it? Oh, Crown Vics.
I mean, at least
I
he's
feel like
racing stock
RCR
cars.
would be sold on a guy that owns a track called the Freedom Factory, and that'd be it.
At least he's racing full-size stock cars and not like front-wheel drives.
Yeah.
Although he does do the video with Tony Stewart power sliding the car into the.
I just think if you're racing at this level, as far as Xfinity Cup, that level, like, you do need to have that one buy-in year at the very least, where it's like, okay, you're committed.
I think you have to win at the lower levels. I don't even get these guys that, yes, they have money, but they've never succeeded at the grassroots levels, at people move them into trucks and Xfinity because they have backing and they can pay for it. I just that drives me bonkers. By the way,
I get
somebody's got to yell at me, man. You got to remind me to change the dang thing. It's
I get the idea
of
what people said of like, oh, it has to be results based, like in order to move up the ladder. No one's moving up the ladder if you do it results based.
Why not?
I think
Lee Polium's finally got an Xfinity ride / O'Reilly ride. Sorry, I've been watching my YouTube guide too much. So
but like,
Xfinity on it.
Like, there's so many dudes throughout racing. Like, let's say tomorrow NASCAR's like, all right, we're doing this thing. We're going. I put this in the Frontstretch chat forever ago. If I showed you two profiles and I said, this driver has 50 National Series starts, but they have, I think it's like 2 top 10s. This driver has 350 National Series starts, and they only have 1. Which driver are you keeping? And a lot of people, obviously, there's other factors, but it's like, if I were putting someone in my car, I want the person that's got 2 top 5s and 50 starts, whatever. It's like, that's Natalie Decker, and the other drivers.
I say my question would be, which one's bringing more money at that point? Because neither one of them's winning shit, so I want more money.
Well, the point is NASCAR would be like, all right, both of them are out, regardless of how much money.
Yeah.
And the point
I agree,
that,
and they should be.
But the point Landon Castle made is, you're suddenly the pool for these teams is so much smaller, and even though, like, let's say just grabbing a name out of it, take Carson Quaffle. Couldn't get a full year of sponsorship. And that's why he got put together with a team outside of Junior Motorsports.
Corey Heim.
He's got success. Yeah, Corey Heim.
Corey Heim. How are you talking about putting Natalie Decker in a car when Corey Heim doesn't have a ride?
Hey, so it didn't work, but it looks like there's a problem on Blaney.
Yeah, Blaney's unscheduled.
Yeah, he's going back in, and looks like he's listing.
Like a loose tire. Yeah.
His pin must not have aligned properly.
I do think as far as results go, I mean, that's what the FIA uses, like when they do the super license stuff. Absolutely. But the key difference, though, is that Feeder Series
Bubba gets a penalty for too fast on pit lane.
Oh, it's not good, especially here at Phoenix. The difference is that those FIA Feeder Series people are always going. People are always moving up the ladder or just leaving to go do sports cars or something. You figure Justin Allgaier has been in Xfinity for what, 10 years at this point? Like, are you going to judge somebody as being cup ready if they can beat Allgaier on points?
Yeah. I personally think Allgaier should have a cup ride by now.
Yeah.
But he had his cup shot in bad equipment with dudes that weren't trying, and that's just a shame, man, because he's good enough to be in a cup car, and I don't know. I hate that he can't get a shot.
Hornish opportunity.
Oh, Suarez.
Everybody else get ready. Hey, people are wrecking.
Suarez.
People are wrecking. Caution flag is back out. Don't look now. Caution.
Yep, Chase said it.
And Blaney still looks like he's struggling. I wonder if he's got something baroque. Or was that Elliott? No, that was Elliott. Sorry. I thought that was.
Oh, Jesus. There we go.
Elliott looks like.
Well, that sucks.
Maybe Elliott has a toe link problem.
He might.
Elliott.
It's not really crab walking.
Yeah, he was fishtailing for a second, but now he looks all right.
All right, let's see what happens as we go into the replay and the screen's frozen. Okay, here we go.
Looks like synchronized spinning.
And
looks like Suarez lost it. The orange car went up and ran into Elliott.
Yeah.
And then Kyle Busch is 12 miles behind the field.
Looks like John Hunter got a little bit of that.
Wasn't terrible, though.
So I'll throw one at you.
And now we got Credit One Bank showing us credit cards.
In the perfect world is Corey Day and Roger Caruth swapped. Where Roger should have the full ride and not be spending 10 races with Jordan Anderson, and Corey Day should be.
Well, hey, Jordan Anderson's doing. I don't know which car is the best car.
Yeah, Jordan Anderson's looking pretty good.
Jordan Anderson.
But the question is, how much has Raja won in other series?
What's he won? Like three?
He's got two or three truck wins. Outside of that, what's he won? Corey Day. He's got like 50 410 sprint car wins.
Sure. But that's all politics too.
The experience with stock cars.
We're not with Day with I'm thinking Corey Heim. The other Corey.
Well, the other Corey could be Corey LaJoy too.
We got too many Corys, too many Chases.
I've
never met an actual real life I've maybe one person named Chase in real life. And the rest of them are all in NASCAR.
You're pretty accurate with that. I used to play pool with a guy named Chase. Chase Dooley. Shout out. Uh-oh. What happened? Finley going to take a dump? Or did he hit a button wrong? He's still sitting there.
What'd he say?
You okay there, Finley?
Grabbing some food, he said.
Oh, gotcha.
You can let the man eat in peace.
We all good. But yeah, I wish it was a meritocracy instead of a cash society, because it used to be, and that's why you had guys that were rookies that were 25, 30 years old. Because they paid their dues and they worked up to get the ride. You got kids that are 17 years old running at the national level.
Remember how good the rookies were back in like the early 2000s and stuff? Or like Denny Hamlin went right away. Casey Kane looked amazing.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin won 29 late model races in one season before he got a shot.
I think you could go, like, if you had just a Zoom call with Denny, Kyle Busch, and Brad, and you have like Allgaier and Crafton in there, and they can give like the final approval for some of these series.
Well, that was why, and I know he took a lot of grief sometimes. And Brett Bodine used to be one of the final says on if you got a license or not. And that had experience. Even though he hadn't won a lot of races, he had the experience and he knew what it took to race cars.
He was really good in the Busch Series. For Hendrick.
But it just, I mean, Kyle Busch made the comment this week. Brixton's got more starts than freaking Cletus does in a race car. Now, granted, they're not full body stock cars, but they're more starts in race cars.
That's racecraft.
Yeah, it's building your craft.
Brett Krause is right away.
Hey, Justin Moore, welcome.
And same with Zillage.
Yeah, Brett Krause is going to be good. Brett Krause is going to be around this sport for a long time.
11 car.
Because he can wheel.
I had the thought, I'm fine with Cletus making O'Reilly starts whenever he wants. But first, everyone that he's wrecked in ARCA has to get a ride first. So like all those people in the wreck of Charlotte, they get to jump him in line, and then you get to, and then we'll say, all right, now the guy that wrecked all those people, now you can start him.
God, you did that, Natalie Decker would never get a ride in National Series. Isn't that interesting?
Connors.
That they have some
doing something with his tire
from another team come over to do some kind of adjustment on the right rear of the car.
Holvik says he's more of a Frosty guy. Boyer says he likes Baconators.
Baconators, pretty good.
Baconators.
Now, my thing is, it's like one more strip of bacon than a bacon cheeseburger.
I'm just wondering, does Kevin like go to Wendy's and get like the Frosty tags?
I doubt it. I don't picture him being happy enough with the Junior Frosty.
Let's see. Who's really cheap among Cup
drivers? We're back. Dale Earnhardt.
All of them.
Dale Jr. is cheap.
Junior absolutely has a Frosty
Dale
tag.
Jr. is shit. See, they talked about that years ago when he was first doing TV, that his Uber rating was a 1. And all the descriptions were he was a lousy tipper. And he's like, what? I give him $1? And they're like, you pay $1 for the tip for your Uber driver? Yeah.
Like pretty good. Famous.
Absolutely. I could see like Junior pulling up to Wendy's and telling Amy, like, hey, like, where's the tag at in your post? Like,
yeah, we got to do the value meal and get the 2 free Junior Frosties.
The biggie 100%. Bag.
All right, so we are almost halfway in stage 2. Back to green. Logano snagged the lead over Bell. Briscoe in 3rd. Reddick 4th. Byron 5th. Hamlin is 6th. Gibbs is 7th. Hocevar is 8th. McDowell is 9th. Cindric is 10th. And by the way, I am slacking today. I apologize to our dear friends at the Billy's Tequila because I should be pumping you up for being our sponsor.
Billy's
Tequila, no additives, small batch, delivered right to your door. Order now at billystequila.com and celebrate the race of life. Don't forget to use code RACER. Get 5% off your order. Thank you, Billy's Tequila.
Brad started in the rear. I think I saw he's up to 20th now or 21st.
Another update from Brock. Apparently the crew just messed up Connor's day.
Whoops.
I read that as Corey Day at first.
Yeah, that's Corey Day.
Corey messing up someone's day? I can't believe it.
Chase Briscoe.
Townsend and Tinch are still in the booth, by the way. I can hear Townsend yelling.
It's better than listening to Lee Diffie yell, so I'm okay with that.
Hey, Townsend was the highlight of the St. Pete broadcast. I mean,
oh God!
Hey, and I said it last week, and I'll say it again this week. I apologize to the entirety of the truck field because I thought that was going to be an absolute crap show, and they put on a show. They really did. I thought we were going to have more yellows than greens, and they put on a great race. So I apologize to everyone in the truck garage because I thought y'all were going to suck.
The truck field is a lot better this year than it was like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I thought last year they were one of the better. They probably
veterans.
I think pound for pound had the best racing. because every week it'd be like Lane, Corey, and then throw in someone else like
Chandler.
Chandler, some Cup guy like Bush or Larson would pop in.
And like, Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes would finish 8th every week.
Yeah, Majeski.
This year, Rhodes looks really good. Like the fastest.
He's had some speed. I'll tell you that. ThorSport has not had speed for a while.
Yeah,
and they have speed this year.
I do love that. Crafton retires and says, "Well, anyone can drive these cars," and instantly Ty Majeski gets in it and does better in 3 weeks than he's done forever.
Right.
Yeah, like, Crafton just hung around like 5 years too long.
Yeah.
If somebody's paying you to drive a race car, I'd hang around 5 years too long.
Absolutely. You can pay me to drive a car, I'll do it when I'm 80.
Hey, that's the thing I wrote about Pete. It's like, hey, man, that's not on him. If you're offering me to get in the race car.
You're writing him a check. I don't blame him one bit.
Like,
I blame NASCAR for letting him be allowed to do it. Completely blame NASCAR for letting him have the right.
But also, the trucks is taking a lot of Cars Tour guys now. So
don't look now.
Experience.
Carson Hoseaver up to 9th.
Dang.
And Michael McDowell running 10th.
I think McDowell, eventually one of those strategies is going to pay off and he's going to win one of these races.
Yeah, when he goes 108 laps on a tank of gas when nobody else can go 60. Yeah.
Because he had a strategy last week that might have won in the race.
Yep, he did.
And Daytona as well.
Here comes Boucher putting some pressure on for the top 10 as well. Our popular pick of Blaney is struggling. He's running 12.
Well, he had the penalty, and now he's stuck in third gear. I think from watching both IndyCar and the, ARCA, I guess, to a lesser extent. But I think Xfinity and IndyCar yesterday, the thing that's interesting about Phoenix is I feel like dirty air matters there more than even some of the other short tracks, because you have the long straightaways where you can pick up a lot of speed, but you then have these long turns where, it's like I thought about Las Vegas, where you can run up the hill a little bit and you can put dirty air on the guy behind you. Like, I don't know if that's necessarily the case at like Bristol. You're typically holding your line, or you're just giving the bumper to someone, and that's how you're getting around them. And then Martinsville, it's like, one lane basically, or you're just using the bumpers there.
Bumper, which doesn't work in these cars.
No.
Drill them. Although Byron did the bump and run on Blaney last fall.
Yeah,
right?
It still bothers me that dirty air plays a factor on tracks that are a mile or less in length. I realize that they're still running close to 100 miles when they come into the miles an hour when they come into the corner at Martinsville, and there's aero involved, but it should not be that distinct of a disadvantage on that size track. So ladies and gentlemen, there's a Stig sighting. Host Bar McDowell running strong in the top 10. Hey Stig, we missed you this morning, buddy. We're almost halfway through the race. We're just now seeing your smiling face. So thanks for being here. And a shout out to Wayne Martin, too. Shockingly picking Christopher Bell to win.
I feel like there's people picking Bell every week.
Because Bell's good enough to pick every week. There should be people picking Bell every week.
And he is going to the lead right now.
He's about to go to the lead as we speak in the side-by-side of the Universal Orlando Resort.
I will say that we've at least seen more good racing for the lead, I guess. Because usually in Phoenix, it's just
somebody checks out.
After the restart, you're gone.
Right.
I wonder if not being the championship race is going to save the PR of Phoenix.
Yeah, nobody hated it before it was the championship race.
Yeah, that's true.
I beg your
nobody
pardon.
hated on it as much.
I beg your pardon.
I hated it as the
As
champion.
soon as they did the reconfigure and they started this driving through the infield garbage, I despised it. And I will always despise it until they make that stop happen.
I thought they should have let IndyCar do it yesterday.
It definitely shouldn't have 2 days.
Can you imagine how
I agree with that.
ugly that would be with an IndyCar going in and de-wedging across that freaking transition?
Oh, you'd
in the
have
middle?
broken
They'd have been
vertebrae left
wrecking
and right.
left and right.
Yeah, well, they banned it, I thought, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yesterday, yeah.
Blaney passed.
I just remember it was one of the championship races the last few years. Jeff Burton was saying something broadcast like, "This is what makes the championship race so exciting," and I'm like, "I've just been glazed over for an hour, Jeff. I don't know what you're talking about."
Yeah,
I'm bored. Like long green flag runs at Phoenix are a nightmare.
the Brockster
restart's great.
Picking Bell in his fantasy.
Yeah, I like it because it's a unique track, but I agree it should only have one date. And
I think the funny thing,
most tracks should honestly probably have one date.
Thank you. Wrote about that earlier this year.
Vegas next week.
I think unless you're host like a
non-point
major event like Daytona, I'm fine. You get 2 dates. Darlington,
Daytona gets 2 dates because they run the Clash. Have the Clash, have the 500. Charlotte gets 2 dates because you run the 600 and the All-Star race. Every other track gets 1 date. And then we go to Hickory, we go to South Boston, we go to Berlin, we go to La Crosse. We start going back to what made this sport great. By the way, speaking of making this sport great, did you see Hickory's going to get repaved this summer?
Yeah.
That's big. That's an awesome thing.
I just find it really funny that like NASCAR spent years talking about, we've got to get this next gen right? Like we got to knock it out of the park. And then they end up building a car that because of it being a spec, it doesn't produce that much great racing until you get through that first pit cycle.
Yeah.
They have a system
is simple. If you cut the freaking spoiler off of it, it's better, but they'll never do it.
But the
splitter, not spoiler. Cut the splitter off the front of that car and it fixes everything.
But they have a race format specifically designed to discourage the long green flag ones. Like, I don't know. It's just really funny to me that they ended up doing that.
Oh no! Sorry, I'm ahead a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I
get ready. We're about to see something exciting.
We're about to see something good.
Oh,
Briscoe! What? Oh man!
Just came out of nowhere.
Wow!
I guess I'm not that far ahead of y'all.
That felt like a commentary.
Much
jinx.
sadness right there.
This is the same
Briscoe
deal in the fall, wasn't it? That tire issues were a big problem.
They get more aggressive with
Chasse Briscoe.
Especially today, there's more horsepower, so that's more.
Oh yeah,
force on the tires.
Because what is it? Bush, I think that was a tire issue. I don't know what Shane was. But he was.
And by the way, for anybody was paying attention, the last pit cycle, they did not show us the results of the race off pit lane, so that's why I didn't give any kind of update. But hey, while this is going on, I'm going to go take a leak. So I will be right back, kids.
So are the other Gibbs cars going to have tire problems now? Probably similar setup.
Hey, Massey. We can talk about Bill Wexford not being a Hall of Famer now.
There's no world where Bill Rexford deserves
to
be a Hall of Famer.
There's too many people in the booth. Get one of these guys out of there.
Yeah, there's like 5
Get
people
James out of there.
My dad
Townsend's
is
very into it. I can tell.
Because my dad complains during NFL season. He's like, "Why do they have so many people in the studio?"
At least they talk one at a time.
At the very least, the only senior citizen in there is Mike Joy.
Yeah, that's true. Whereas I thought Terry Bradshaw was too old for 20 years. Jimmy Johnson, the coach, not the.
At least his excuse is he's old. I saw Bruce Pearl on one of the CBS shows call Caitlin Clark Caitlin Smith. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing here?
It's like your other standard American last name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's International Women's Day, everybody.
Oh yeah. So let's check in on how the women drivers are doing in today's race.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Damn. Somebody made the joke that, of course, on International Women's Day, most states in the union still change the days by now.
Yeah, the one less hour. I totally forgot that was happening. I woke up, it was noon. I was like, what?
Well, like, so the crazy thing is I went to the F1 arcade last night with a coworker of mine.
Yeah.
And it was nice, but by the time I got back home, it was 1:50, and then 10 minutes later, it's 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
It ruins your next day, kind of.
Yeah.
The only thing that I love about time changes is in the fall, because you go out to the bar and 2 o'clock in the morning happens, and all of a sudden it's 1 o'clock. We get to drink for a whole nother hour. Sign me up.
It's always like a Halloween party or something.
Yeah. Somewhere around there. It's always a good time. Hey, look, we got the race off pit lane this time.
Well, I think NASCAR.
Logano, Bell, Hamlin, Gibbs, Reddick.
I tell you, Hamlin's getting up there.
McDowell, Boucher, and Byron, your top 10 coming off pit lane.
I also think NASCAR purposely puts this race on this weekend
to not confuse themselves.
No, to confuse them. No, it does confuse. It confuses me.
Further confuse themselves.
Yeah, because Arizona, if the viewers don't know, Arizona, one of the few states without daylight savings time. So time change doesn't happen.
And a boy racing genius with the C Bell call. People's doing well in their fantasy
championship race a couple of years ago. I asked Larson about it. And he was like, they don't observe it here, so I like it better here. It's like I'm not thrown off my schedule at all.
Well, like, you could do no daylight savings time. You would just need to move like Indianapolis and that area to Central. That's what I've seen.
Hey, man, Indianapolis didn't have daylight savings time for years.
Yeah.
I was probably, how old was I? I was close to 30 years old when they started doing daylight savings time. When I was a kid, you did not have daylight savings time in Indiana, except for the region way up by Chicago. That little corner up there did it. And I think down by Cincinnati, there was a little bit of area by Lawrenceburg and such that did it. But the rest of the state did not do daylight savings time.
I only learned recently that there's technically 2 different time zones in the state of Indiana. Because I thought it was just
because I think
orders.
I think up there in the up in the region still does Central. Hobart, Merrillville, all that up in there still does Central time.
I know Hammond does, which the new home of the Chicago Bears, apparently.
The Indiana Bears.
Yeah. Hey, Matt C, I don't know if you agree with me, but like I don't like that. Like, I feel like they're getting rid of a rivalry. Like, the only thing I hate more than the Bears is the idea the Bears don't really exist anymore.
Well, the Bears are awful to begin with, but I
It
completely
took
don't understand
years off my life, but
I mean they had a $250 million upgrade to Soldier Field like 10 years ago, and now they're just bailing on it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I hate when it's like an iconic venue. I hate when sports franchises.
I know it's stupid. I mean that
the Chiefs
is one of the greatest locations of a stadium anywhere.
Well,
and you're going to move it to Hammond,
and keep in mind
basically a cesspool.
It's all public money too that they're playing with. Like the McCaskies could very easily finance a new stadium if they wanted to.
They could. And just like Reinsdorf building the new Comiskey Park, that's one of the worst stadiums ever constructed.
What is even the second oldest stadium now that Soldier Field's gone?
Might be Lambeau.
No,
Lambeau's oldest.
I was saying, what's the second oldest now?
Lambeau's oldest.
Just NFL stadium?
It's going to be something stupid. It always is.
It's not Landover,
like the 70s or something.
Arrowhead. I think
It might. It's
They're
either going to
Yeah, I
be
think it is.
it'll either be like Arrowhead or where the Patriots play.
No, because I think
Soldier Field, Lambeau, Arrowhead, and then Highmark Stadium. So the three of the four oldest stadiums in the NFL are going to be non-existent in the next.
What's the fourth one?
Years. Fourth one is Highmark Stadium for the Bills.
Oh yeah.
And then fifth is Caesars,
which is officially done now.
Yeah.
That
So,
ended last year.
So the NFL's losing three of its most
losing
historic
recipes.
stadiums.
how old is Mile
And this
High?
just in: the NFL doesn't give a flip.
Well, my
It's
thing
all
is,
about the money.
like, all those old stadiums have character, and like the
Yep.
new ones all just look
Yes.
a dime a dozen.
Yep. But hey, in the new ones, you can online gamble during the game, and that's what they want. Apparently, they can't get a good enough Wi-Fi signal in frickin' Soldier Field.
Which, is it a coincidence that gambling becomes so big in the NFL, and then all of a sudden you have a record number of one-score games?
Yeah. What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
What are the odds of that? The whole thing. And at some point in our life, that's all going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some time, 20, 30, 40 years from now, I will be long gone. You guys will still be around. And they will break out this whole thing of how the games were fixed, calls were made, all that kind of happy hoo-ha in order to make the people that already had billions more billions. So we are back to green for those that didn't notice the thing change on the screen.
Hocevar.
Oh, I didn't know.
Christopher Bell grabbed the lead off of Logano on the restart. Dennis is in third. Tyrone is in fourth. Hosever rounding out your top five. Reddick is sixth. Cindric seventh. Byron eighth. Busher ninth. McDowell in 10th. And don't look now, Austin Dillon sliding into that 11th spot.
And Bubba's up to 13th after the speeding penalty.
It's kind of a similar-ish.
And Suarez is up to 19th.
Yep.
After his spin.
And that's what I was actually, when we were talking a little bit ago about the battles for the lead that we've seen all day long, reminds me a lot of old Richmond, where you could get alongside a guy, but completing the pass was really hard. And you gain an inch, then lose a foot and have to gain it all back again for
Nixie
laps on end.
Nixie just made a good point in all Frontstretch chat. Reddick is fifth right now. So he's going to have how long is that points lead going to be?
That's going to be huge.
Point?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be great when we get down to Daytona and Reddick just decides to start and park. But yeah, I'm 245 points into the cut line.
Man, I hated the playoff flyer deal. If a guy is kicking that much ass that he can take a race off, let him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't I'm not going to be mad at Tyler Reddick if he showed up at Daytona and was like, I just don't want to.
Yeah,
it's like resting your starters in the NFL.
Yeah,
exactly. It's freaking load management, man. We have load management coming to NASCAR.
Put Corey Haim in there for a race.
Well, you let Reddick start so he gets the points. Then you put Haim.
I am fighting with this cat, guys. You haven't noticed.
I've been looking over every now and then. It
doesn't look like much of a fight. It looks to me like they're playing with it.
It's a combination of not being here the last 2 days, plus having food out.
Yeah.
Zane Smith getting rubbed up a little bit there. Blaney carving his way back up through the field again because they had another problem on pit lane.
It's crazy that back-to-back days I just watched Ty Dillon get through a thing that Alex Palou couldn't. Of just a car coming up the hill on the front stretch. It takes out Alex Palou, and Ty Dillon's like, yeah, that's nothing.
So
I'll just back up real quick.
It's a little bit easier to rub and race in the old stock cars.
So if Lawson wrecks today, then this weekend we'd have the three drivers considered the best in the world all wrecking at some point. Because Palou worked in IndyCar and Verstappen worked in F1 qualifying.
Oh, he did.
Well, and how about?
I thought you were going to say Oscar Piastri's the best.
I was saying Piastri wrecks before we even go green. He pulled a freaking Roberto Guerrero on him.
So
I want to credit F1 that they start on time because I've tuned in like 10 minutes late and they were 10 laps in. I knew for this is like I got to show up at 3:30 and they won't race for another 15 to 20
Well,
minutes.
green flag was supposed to be, I believe, at 3:37, and it ended up being like 3:42.
No.
Because they do the anthem and stuff, and then there's a whole commercial break, and then they do the command. Then there's a whole another commercial break.
And then they got to come down pit lane and check their speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you don't have your speed limit figured out by Sunday, you shouldn't be racing.
Well, so that's the thing that gets me is they do the command, and then they just sit there till Fox comes back.
Yeah.
You can let them
then
roll.
They start rolling. Like, start rolling right away.
Actually, I take it back. Green flag was supposed to be at 3:41, and I think it was at 3:42. So
that 1 minute.
That one, it's like 4 or 5 minutes.
Smoke.
No, for Bill is running away and hiding.
They just showed smoke somewhere back in the field. But...
It's your fault, Krause. You had to make the comment about 2 laps after a restart, the leader just being gone.
Wait.
And now what happens? 2 laps after restart, the leader's gone.
Tony's in this race? Wow.
Yeah, it's a smoke back in the field. Fox didn't address it at all.
No. It'd be funny, like, if like Jeff or somebody were to make like a surprise like truck appearance, and like nobody knows until like he just
use the fake name.
Pitched.
Had the fake name on the entry list, and then all of a sudden. Because
remember the thing? Do you remember the thing when the new charter system came out? That was like the Frances can enter cars, and there was a big deal of like that. Yeah. I said that NASCAR should have the mass driver, where it's a France-owned car, and they just put whoever behind the wheel every week. So it's like they get through the race, no one knows who's in the mass driver car. They pull up to victory lane. Jamie Little comes up with they finish like 50 laps down, and then Jamie Little comes up. They take the helmet off. It's like, oh my God, T-Pain was this week's mystery driver, or something like that.
Please
just
don't
a full gimmick with it.
Don't suggest that out loud because Fox might actually.
You'll do it.
Yes, Fox will.
Fox
would 100% do this.
It's Terry Bradshaw.
Wally Dollenbach comes into the film.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
And then
I miss Wally. I really enjoyed Wally in the booth. I thought he was good.
Yeah. Him, BP, and Bestwick was dream team.
One of the things, Clint Boyer, I guess, is the closest we get to it, but like, I want that Benny Parson figure of like old guy that's also like very much like you can tell they're having a great time.
Yeah.
Just like they're like, I get to watch a race. I get paid for it.
Get paid to talk
to
about
react. And Boyer's the closest I feel like to that.
By the way, don't forget, if you're looking for a tequila that's additive-free, small batch, 100% blue agave, and born in the highlands of Jalisco, no fake flavors, no BS, meet Billy's Tequila. Life's a race, so celebrate the race of life. Order at billystequila.com, use code RACER, and save 5%. Wow, Briscoe's out. I didn't realize he was out.
Yeah,
he looked that bad.
Center.
I mean, he hit hard, but I didn't think it was bad enough to take him out. That really doesn't look like that bad of a hit. Bell is now 2.22 seconds ahead.
2 straight DNFs for Briscoe while he's running like top 5.
Yeah. That's one thing to have
he's going to be
like Kyle Busch when Kyle Busch is running like a bag of hammers.
He's going to be pretty low on points.
Another flat tire.
Oh,
Senor Gregson smoking it.
How'd you get back ahead of me?
Because I paused for the race off of pit lane. I didn't think I got all the way that far ahead of you though. But all right. They just switched off of Gregson to go back to show the replay. So let me know
Here's
when that
Gregson
happens
now.
for you.
Mr. Crew Chief Man, please put Pusso in the tires, guys. Come on. That's why this is happening.
That's the thing. If you want to not have a flat tire, just don't be as aggressive on the air pressure.
Just put air in it, forehead.
Massey, did they switch off Gregson yet?
They're still showing him.
He must have walloped
Now,
it
they're showing the replay.
because he had stuff like
There were like brake rotors
Brake
and shit flying
stuff
out of
all
that
over.
thing.
I don't know.
NASCAR.
He had a good.
Maybe it wasn't a tire.
tire.
It could be brake issue too. Like I wonder if
could be,
brakes
yeah.
maybe are an issue.
Yeah,
He
NASCAR's
kind
been
of
really
frustrated.
good this year as far as not throwing the caution unless they really need to.
Oh
Yeah, I 100%. I am on board with the hell yeah advertising because they are not throwing cautions. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
What happened?
oh,
Byron with a problem.
What?
Oh man, is he blowing up?
wrapped up all go boom.
I don't
Looks
think
like there's
so.
brakes flying
Right.
apart on
Tire
that thing
coming
too.
apart.
Tire.
Probably ran over some of the crap that flew off Gregson's.
Oh my gosh.
How about William
Another
Byron has 16 career wins?
Oh no, Connor.
Would they just lay a spike strip out the track?
It was all the parts that were flying off of freaking.
You know, Massey, I did see
It's
Speedy
a
Thompson
triple
drive
header
away.
weekend. It's
Oh.
IndyCar, NASCAR, and Mario Kart.
Did you just
They
drop a
got-
Speedy Thompson reference, Finley?
Maybe.
What was the reference?
Because I thought Bill France claimed that he put a spike strip or something. Basically, France wanted to get rid of him for whatever reason, and he accused him of putting like a spike patch or something on like one of these racetracks.
Oh my God, another one.
Oh no!
Jesus.
I'm telling you, they're
didn't
running
say
over
that 'cause
parts that
McDowell's
flew
on
off of
screen.
Gregson's.
My God.
Red flag the race.
Yeah, you gotta red flag this thing.
There's a snake biting everyone's tire.
It's the tire apocalypse.
Yeah, some rattlesnakes out there on the track.
They made Noah
We gotta
Gregson
clip that part.
tires out of cactus. What the hell?
Wow, this is more like a Goodyear race from like 2002. I mean,
Oh
no,
my God.
2020, not 2026.
94.
I do love
we were
how we
having the
joked
tire
about
war.
Tony Stewart. We joked about Tony Stewart being in this race randomly, and then the Goodyear tires went to shit.
Tony's actually back there in the Goodyear trailer, just
Hey,
puncturing
that's what smoke is.
Oh my
we keep
God.
doing this, Anthony Alfredo might win this race.
Or Paul Menard.
Oh, no.
Don't forget, Paul Menard
Oh.
won the Brickyard 400.
Alfredo's up to
I'll never
23rd.
forget.
I didn't even know Alfredo was back on the lead lap.
That Jones boy currently 23rd. I don't really know why we're showing that, but okay. Here's what's left of Byron's tire.
So Hinson Townsend still in the booth doing all of this? Because now we would have 6 people talking. Because I can hear Larry.
Oh, you know they're talking to Larry.
There's still stuff all over. I'm watching McDowell still driving through it.
Well, it's a cascading effect because now it's
So
4 cars of debris. out there.
Yeah,
did
true
Greg-
statement. True statement. There's all sorts of crap that's been thrown out there now.
Yeah,
This
did
is the most
Gregson
debris
just like
caution ever debris?
This will just be another reason to have a 15 lap caution so they can sweep the whole stinking track.
And now there's
They're saying Gregson had I just heard Mike Joy say he had a brake rotor.
yeah,
Oh.
the brake pad on the track.
41
Now
in the
Custer's
pits.
pits with the hood up.
Oh, look at that. It's in the grill.
A brake pad?
Yeah.
A rotor?
It
Holy
looks like,
Wow.
something.
Man,
I ain't never seen that before.
Oh, I have. I'm waiting to see him pull a piece out. That's what I want to see.
If they could somehow
There it
use
is.
that to their
There it
advantage,
was. He just pulled it out.
Yeah.
they should have left it in so he'd have a little bit better brakes.
It's
Little
like
more
they're
nose,
going,
They
little more nose weight.
Front row accidentally put 7 brake rotors on the right side of Gregson's car. That everyone's running over brake rotor. Holy hell!
Wait, where'd that box of brake rotors go?
They wanted in the trial. They got an extra box of
it's like cold custard is going back to the garage.
Gregson's getting a tow.
So how high has the blood pressure of the Goodyear executives gone up?
The highest.
If people run over shit, it's not Goodyear's fault.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's. I mean, I don't know why Gregson. It's either the brakes went or the tire went.
Yeah, we're getting a good view of that now. There's nothing left of the brakes though. That brake just.
For sure. The whole freaking rotor's gone.
That's the title of the race, isn't it? Straight Talk.
Well, Mike.
Straight Talk, there you go.
He got him some TV time.
And don't look now, but Brock is smiling and cracking open another Red Bull because SVG will be back on the lead lap.
Dennis.
This is going to be a sprint at the end of this caution because it's going to be like lap 110 by the time they get this whole mess cleaned up.
Denny with 2 tires.
I'm a fan of the Dennis Ride paint scheme with the Bob's thing. I really am.
I like
the look of that car.
Yeah,
I'm slowly getting used to him just being the progressive car now.
Do y'all have Bob's? Where you at?
No,
I don't have it.
I do. It's really funny. Like every local ad is always like, "Come down to Bob's," and it's like.
By the way, where are you located, Finley?
DC area.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, try my new Bobapedic bed. And it's like just a bed that's like, it looks like it's been through like the dumpster or whatever. Now only $8.99.
Yeah, we just got the lap down cars going down pit lane now. We're still sweeping.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Well, I got a Cody Ware in third.
I'll be back.
We'll miss you, brother.
So did the top whatever stay out, I guess?
I think well, Byron's going to have to go to the back.
Yeah.
Now he's pitting. I looked up. He's number 1 on the board, but he's pitting.
Yeah, he's on pit road.
He's number 24 in our hearts.
But Priest Kozlowski might have stayed out.
Hey, Byron's sitting in the pit right now. It's
Bill's
the team
had a
driver.
problem
The
too,
car's
so
driving
I don't
by
think
him.
he'd
So
get
Well, that's another thing. I think I thought Blaney talked about staying out, but I guess he didn't.
Maybe NASCAR feels bad. So like,
how is Zilish
this caution?
How's Zilish in 4th?
Well, I think they have to go to the back because they pitted before pit road was open.
Yeah.
So I think regardless,
I think the real
Byron and Zilish were going to have to go to the back.
I think it's Priest, Kozlowski, and then Hamlin is first of those who pitted.
But I thought Zilish was like 2 laps down.
I don't know. You see the leaderboard yesterday for the IndyCar race?
I love the idea that he got the free pass and then cut a tire immediately. Timeline.
Okay, just updated. They still got Zilish in third.
Yeah, Zilish is still showing in third. I don't understand it.
I like this play by the RFK guys, though. Try to get some stage points.
Especially because I feel like Keselowski is didn't have that good of a start this year. Where is he standing wise?
Well, he got a top 5 at Daytona.
It's not as bad as I thought then. Oh, yeah, he's 12th. Never mind. I lied. It was Cindric. I knew there was a Ford guy that I was like, damn, he's really low. And I was surprised.
I feel like this is not a live shot. People are like sitting there leaning against a wall, and it looks like they're on the racetrack side of the wall.
Sometimes you just gotta hang out on the racetrack in the middle of a race.
Brock letting us know CZ was not laps down. I swore he was laps down,
Right.
and he just had a flat tire right there when we started this caution. I'm so confused.
Well, now he
lost his lap. How are we blending Zillage with the last caution?
I think we're thinking of SVG, maybe.
SVG, maybe.
Because I'm still not used
I
to
swear that was the
Zillage.
8 with smoke coming out of the right side as the caution was going and we were popping tires left.
Okay, yeah, he just dropped back.
Yeah. Anthony Alfredo with a chance to pick up some stage points.
Yeah.
Fast pasta.
Maybe if you ask real nicely, they'll go towards his O'Reilly campaign.
Doubts. But you never know. You never know.
You should get, I was going to say they should be discount points. No, you should get 1.5 points.
Yeah. These are cup points.
I would love if for the cup guys they had cumulative, like a sub championship for the lower divisions.
That's a lovely pink hat there, my friend. Lovely pink hat.
Lord.
Brad just went all the way to the pit wall basically on the restart. Denny's gonna just walk away from the
7
stage.
wide. 7 wide.
So
I made it in time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, they're getting tight there. Oh, somebody had to check up.
Oh, come on.
That was Boucher that checked up, but I may be wrong.
Whoa.
I was wrong because there's Boucher.
Yeah, it was not Hosmar.
Yellow and red car going around Priest. Priest is no longer
a boy. Oh, doesn't count.
So we're settling out after this green flag here.
Oh, hey, that's my pick, Chris Busso.
This did not work out for Priest Keselowski at all.
No. No, it didn't.
Hey, dropping like they threw out a parachute.
But hey, they saved a set of tires.
Yeah.
True statement.
I'm
True
sure
statement.
everyone's
That
going to
could pay
pay
big dividends at the end. Could pay big dividends at the end.
I do love that they're doing more of that as far as like trying to limit tires and cup.
That's one of the never made sense to me that you had to be so thoughtful about it in trucks and O'Reilly, but in Cup it was just like have at it.
Yeah.
You think it'd be the opposite?
I like have at it, but that's me.
Now I know part of it too is like NASCAR's thinking, hey, if we have another Indianapolis situation, then it's like, what do we do? But then it's like, you guys are NASCAR, you guys can.
What do we do? What do we do? Learn to make your tires last.
Yeah,
that's simple.
Yeah.
I that whole Indy thing made me so mad. I'm like, because not everybody's popping tires. There were plenty of guys whose tires were looking good. Why are they penalized because these other morons got way too much camber in their car?
Yeah.
Not their fault.
The number one rule of NASCAR is that there are no rules, essentially, because NASCAR can always be like, we're not going to follow. Because this provision in this part of the rule book.
By the way, Massey, DH is not going to run away with this stage, in case you're not noticing.
Yeah, I see Bell.
See Bell's like, no, sir, you are not going to take this stage that easy.
Well, he saved a set of left side tires that might come in handy later.
Maybe.
Good.
But yeah, not really in that game because he was already running third.
Okay, so I just finally settled out here.
Harvick saying
down
Bell
here.
cannot get himself clear of Denny Hamlin as Hamlin's clearing him. Or as Bell clearing him.
So we are at 11 laps to go in the stage. Christopher Bell, Dennis Hamlin, Chris Boucher, Joseph Logano, and Austin Cindric, your top 5. Bubba Wallace, Carson Hoseaver, Tyler Reddick, Carl Lawson, Carl Lawson, and Chassé Elliott, your top 10.
Now pause 15 seconds for station identification. This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Wait, how is Bell leading and talking on the TV at the same time?
I don't know how that works out. Maybe somebody else is in his car.
It's like my grandma. God bless my grandma. She's 99 years old, but she's gotten to the point now to where she can't tell the difference between like replays and live.
Oh, yeah. The scoring again.
I always love that every year when it's Charlotte, there's a rain delay, and they're like, "How's Jimmy Johnson leading this race?" And I'm like, "Cause it's from 6 years ago, you dopes." Hey, by the way, why wait for the party to find you? Bring it home. Order Billy's Tequila right now at billystequila.com. Get it delivered straight to your door. This isn't your average tequila. This is additive for small batch, 100% blue agave, crafted for those who live bold. Smooth enough to sip, clean enough for cocktails, and built for every victory lap in life. Don't just drink, celebrate the race of life. Order Billy's Tequila at billystequila.com. Use code RACER. Save 5%. Thank you, Billy's Tequila, for sponsoring the watch party.
Thanks, Billy's.
Love you, Billy's.
Billy's.
Billy.
Billy.
It's a big one, Billy.
Holy hell. All the cars that cut tires are now fighting for 20.
That could be a disaster waiting to happen if they cut it on. Oh, man, SVG was using up Alfredo there.
I can't remember. Oh, it was the Suarez spin. He got damage and had to go to the back. Now he's up to 10th.
By the way, the Penske duo of Logano and Cindric still top 5.
Blaney once again stuck in traffic. Wow.
So
Keselowski Priest all the way in the back.
Y'all want to hear something funny?
What?
Yeah, man, I love funny.
So our boy Brian Nolan is waiting for Noah Gragson at the care center, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He just got stung by a bee. Bob Pockers was apparently getting swarmed by bees, and he's sitting there laughing at Bob. And then
he got stung. That's magnificent. That's so awesome.
So apparently there's a bee infestation at the if the wreck doesn't get you at Phoenix, the bees in the care center will.
Maybe that's where all the tires got.
They got stung.
They filled rather than fill them with air, they filled them with bees.
Not the bees. Hey, are we going to get Todd Gilliland getting stage points?
So you're saying that Nolan is bringing home a baby bumblebee? Won't his mommy be so proud of him?
Yeah.
Oh my.
The Gilliland top 10.
We've gotten to the point to where we're talking about nursery wives over the way.
Nope. 2 to go on the stage.
I spelled something wrong there. Final lap, stage number 2.
Wow. He passed him and built a 3-second lead in like what?
Got that
How many
clean out.
laps are there on the restart? 18 left?
Did Bell get full tires?
I think so.
He did.
Yeah. Just kind of.
So Hamlin might be more closer to him on speed than that, but
yeah. I'm closing up my tabs and I see the IndyCar record for Phoenix lap record 19.73. That's an insane. Can you imagine? Yeah.
The cup record that time.
Yeah, the cup record is 26.4.
Oh, yeah. When was the record set for cup? You see,
2019. So it was before the configuration. What kind of laps are we wanting now? Best lap today is a 27.4.
So IndyCar's running laps at Phoenix at the same time NASCAR's running at Bristol.
It's crazy.
Give or take, but
I was
right about there.
I was thinking it's like, I can't imagine walking a IndyCar short track race.
So, Brock, just so you know, Billy's is paying us. It may not be well, but they're paying us, and ain't nobody else paying us. So I will smooch Billy's all I can to say thank you for sponsoring our watch parties. It's getting dark in my man cave, man. What's going on? Get a little light in here, for God's sakes.
Halo again.
No, I'm not going there because you guys got on me last week for being so washed out. So
it's already 5:40.
I will leave the circle light off.
But I'm gonna get some food now. It's a good time for it.
It's a great time for it. We'll miss you. Hurry back. So here we go. 2 stages down. Now we're going to run to the end. Who thinks we're going to have another instance of brake failure / tire failure? I think we'll have one more at least before the end of the race.
So Dixie noted.
I don't know if we'll have 15 cars cutting tires at once. I think that was more just a deal with the impact smashing apart the brakes. But we'll definitely have someone run them too low.
So Nixie noted on chat it's 88 degrees out though. That might be a big reason why they're having so many problems with that.
It's a desert. Okay, Brock, you know damn good and well, if you put that kind of a charge out there, I'd be reading a Billy's ad every 10 minutes because we'd all be getting hammer drunk. I would be all over that deal.
I remember Tony Stewart's book that went up to like 2002. I remember he was writing about how he was fast at Vegas one year, and then there was a rain out, and then he was fast at Phoenix the next week, and there was a rain out, and he was like, "How did I lose both of these races with Wayne? That makes no sense."
Yeah, it's brutal.
No disrespect to pit crew members, but I hate these introduce the team deal that Fox does.
Really? Yeah. I honestly like it because it shows you the guys that are doing this week in and week out.
This one's particularly
I think
funny.
For me, they just need, I don't know. It needs to be more like, I think there's just like 2 every week. And I'd like if they just did more of them, or if they did this similar thing of like, this is who I am, this is my job, this is the school I went to. Like this one guy just said he likes frosted flakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm with it. But
yeah, I like a little character. I'm with that.
It reminds me a lot of the Sunday Night Football.
Yeah,
where they always say their school, and some kid speaks out about his high school instead of his college.
Yeah.
Or you get some guy
that's
something
like
about Rhode Island Penal Institute, something like that, just for a gaff.
Man, Massey needs to get back because the Packers have a meme about Brian Balaga. Because he was one of our offensive tackles, and he would just be like, Brian Balaga, Iowa, and that just became a meme.
So here we are, standing on pit road, waiting. I love the clamps on top of his helmet. That's cool. Pit road map. Here we come.
They call it a pit road map, but it's like here the thing should curve down into the screen.
You would think. Absolutely, you would think. It should be like a smiley face as they're coming down through there.
It's more pit road graph.
I still keep waiting to see a pit member get drilled in the head with that jack when this guy's swinging around behind his back.
Third? Bell, Logano, Wallace, Busher, and then I missed the rest.
So I noticed Fox is doing something a little different with pit stops where they're not doing the windows. I don't like
Bell, Logano, Wallace, Busher, Cindric, Hosvar, Reddick, Gibbs, and 2 more. I could back up, but I'm not going to. Nice lens.
So close, Neff. I just put on J-Ski. Next truck race, Darlington.
Yep.
You guys got to get through Vegas next week.
I still remember, and I don't remember when the heck it was. It was like 2000 because I was still in Charlotte. It was like 2004, 2005, something like that. There was a truck race at Darlington, and nobody knew about it. It was the weirdest thing. It was like Tuesday, and I get a message from our peerless leader, Mr. Bowles, and he's like, hey, do you want to go cover the truck race? And I'm like, what truck race? And he's like, they're at Darlington this weekend. I'm like, get out of town. Had no idea. I mean, obviously it was out on the schedule, but there was no pre-race hype.
There's no buzz about the trucks going to Darlington.
It was like in the spring or something, right?
Yeah. It was so weird. So, I went down and did the truck race. Which
what year was
that?
I
loved.
20...
I want to say it was like 2004, 2005, something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I just...
Oh, yeah.
I love going to those standalone Xfinity or truck races because the atmosphere is just so much more chill than a Cup weekend.
Yeah.
And you just you can hang around in the garage, you can talk to guys, you get time with drivers that you don't normally get. It is a great time. But that was a really weird one because Massey, I was just telling about the one year there was a truck race at Darlington, and Bowles messages me on Tuesday. He's like, hey, you want to go cover the truck race? And I'm like, what truck race? He's like, they're running at Darlington this weekend. And I'm like, I didn't even know. Mm-hmm. So I went down. And
they used to have standalones at Texas, right? The trucks.
Yep.
Did they have standalones or was that with IndyCar?
Well, they had it with IndyCar.
It was a complete standalone.
Back in the 2000s, trucks had 2 races to Texas, and Cup only had 1.
They also used to have a standalone at Vegas the same weekend as Deauville in the fall, I think.
Yeah.
Just weird.
But yeah, one of my best. You said the standalones are great. One of my favorite experiences is doing there's trucks and ARCA at Milwaukee Mile 2 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never got to do media at Milwaukee. I've been to many races there, but I've never did media at Milwaukee.
Unfortunately, nobody was there. It was a horrible crowd, so they didn't go back.
Yeah.
Spire.
There you go. You asked for it, Massey. Joseph Newgarden.
I'm surprised he's not like hungover
and sporting.
Oh, that's why he's got the glasses.
He's got the sunglasses on. He very well may be. I love that he's sporting a Blaney shirt. That's awesome.
I can't believe that Homelander is here to promote the new season of The Boys. I thought Fox didn't like Amazon.
Okay. It is wild. He had this awful year last year. Now all of a sudden he's won 2 of the last 3.
Yep.
You never know. Look at Reddick. Reddick was.
I still remember during Indy qualifying last year where he got his time disallowed or whatever, and there was the whole controversy, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And then we're watching later, and he's going for a jog on the backstretch during qualifying.
Didn't he like spot the camera too and like waved at it?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The camera spot. It was a great shot because it's him, and then you just see a car fly by.
Yeah.
So I remember SOX at South Boston.
That was like their greatest race.
Yeah, it was. But I remember SOX would do like midday practice, and they would usually be very low key about it. And I remember
it wasn't televised or anything.
No. And I tried forever to get New Golden, to try to get like a video with him. But right when I was about to, the great Alan Bestwick came over and he spoke with him. He spoke with New Golden, I think, for 30 minutes. I just had to stand there and be like, oh man, because I can't interrupt Alan Bestwick.
Well, you can't interrupt TV.
Joseph Newgarden looks like Tom Brady that had fun once.
Like Brady when he's at the victory celebration throwing the trophy around.
He's Brady, the non-clone version of Tom Brady.
Brady, but he got drafted and became the starter right away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, life's always been good, actually.
And I love how we're having all this TV time here, knowing that they're burning laps under caution for absolutely.
There's 7 cars that have just cut tires, and we missed all of it.
We're 8 laps. 8 laps in, and we're finally going back to green.
Why is Christopher Bell 5 laps down now?
Yeah. No.
Mike Joy's just like, by the way, everyone, 15 cars have pulled off the racetrack.
So Cole Custer officially out.
Christopher Bell grabbing that top spot.
I don't know, nobody noticed.
Blaney in the top 10.
Who's that?
Did you say Christopher Bell officially out of the race?
Yeah, I said Cole Custer.
Oh, Cole Custer.
Which,
gotcha. Yeah, they moved Cole Custer to
the
garage a while back. Dennis now in the top 10.
All 34 cars on track on the lead lap.
Dang.
Yeah. And Kyle Busch is calling like all
and who is last of that group? Kyle Busch.
Yep.
Look at Brock hating on the stash. Come on, Brock. That stash is epic, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely
which mustache?
epic.
Oh, Blaney's mustache?
Blaney's mustache.
I was going to say, I don't love Louis Foster's. If I had to pick a winner between those
well, that's what they were just doing that thing on the battle of the mustache.
Yeah.
There's no battle. Blaney's is humiliating.
Foster's looks like a disguise.
Yeah. Looks like freaking Bobby Valentine.
Foster.
Looks like Bobby Valentine in the dugout when he came back in that costume.
It's just crazy to me that Penske's lineup is now Austin Cindric, Lex Luthor, and Mike Helton's son.
Yeah. The Blippy guy for Cindric.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the flip. Yeah. Whoa.
Blaney going crazy through the dog leg. Carson Hosevar is running top 10.
Blaney with the left turn through the dog leg, flinging it back up at Mr. Tyrone. Tyrone's like, I'll have none of that and like it. And Blaney's like, yes, you will like it as I slide up in front of you.
How on earth? I know Kyle had the issue earlier, but he's running in the back. Austin Hill's running in the back. And then Austin Dillon's just chilling in like 15th.
Yep.
What's happening?
These smaller tracks, Austin Dillon's good.
I know he's good, at these, but like Kyle Busch is good everywhere.
Yeah.
Not in this car. He's not.
Everywhere.
He is awful in this next gen car.
It is weird that Kyle
Which is
Busch
why I'm really looking forward
like
to him going and running trucks full time. I can't wait to see Kyle Busch run trucks full time and win like 21 races in a season.
I want him to go do Coastal. Let's do 20. How many dates is Coastal? Like 20 dates?
Like 15.
It's like 15, somewhere around 15, 18, something like that.
Yeah, let's have a year where he just goes,
to be fair, if Kyle Busch announces he's going to run the cars tour, it'll probably be 25. They'll probably be going a bunch of other places.
Yeah. Let's
because they know they'll get the crowd.
We're not too far away from him and Brexton being able to do it together.
Yeah, Brexton's gotten big. That's when he won the truck race a couple weeks ago. My two impressions were Brexton is like almost as tall as he is now, and also if nobody noticed this but me, more than likely, but when they did like the Frontstretch interview, not us, the TV, and he toned his hat backwards because he was driving Ricky's skin.
Nice.
I didn't notice that. That was nice.
Yeah,
that's a nice touch.
Blaney's flying now,
and it works for Kyle to do it because he actually drove for Ricky.
Apparently, like Ricky was like the guy that could keep his tempo under control. And then once Ricky went, then
I think the Kyle at Hendrick experiment would have gone much differently if Ricky didn't die.
Blaney is freaking hauling it. You are not wrong.
That's why I kind of hope.
And Cindric's been hanging around top 5 all day. I feel like every good day Austin Cindric has is a quiet day. But he's been hanging out all day. Average running spot 6.4.
Yeah, he's good at these type of tracks. Like Gateway is kind of similar.
Yeah.
He won at Gateway a few years ago.
What happened to McDowell?
He had that tire.
He had flat. He was in that
tire.
Flat tire.
He was part of the sea of flat tires that happened.
Yeah.
Austin Hill, 32nd.
Ross Chastain is up 11 spots from the restart.
Zillish is 25th.
Alfredo's up to 18th.
Hey, don't look now. Kyle Busch is no longer last on the lead lap.
Cody Ware.
Nature is healing.
God, I still would love to see a day where Cody Ware pulls off the stunner of the world and wins one of these things.
That almost didn't he like 20 laps?
Almost happened, I know. Yeah, trust me, we were all over it on this watch party, man. We were losing our minds.
We got a call for
yeah, because he would have stolen this playoff spot.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been epic.
TNS is saying Colson's out.
What's about to happen?
It does. Oh no!
Oh no!
Get ready, Massey.
Priest lightning.
1, 2, 3. Oh no!
Priest.
Well.
Is he doing a burnout?
Extra tires.
Oh, he won the race. That's why he's doing.
Okay, Priest won already. So.
Oh, there you go.
Brock was
far ahead on us.
Either a little.
He completed 500 kilometers quicker than anybody else.
This is the rest of the field has 102 to
What
go.
on earth?
Oh yeah, it looks like a piece of paneling or something.
Like
I was
wood
gonna say,
paneling?
this is-
Like somebody was.
I don't think that's a tire,
That looks like
Yeah, it
a
doesn't look
strip.
like-
That looks like a strip off of a tire.
but it's weird. Went
Well,
down
It's a
that way.
rattlesnake. It's a rattlesnake.
It's the rattlesnake.
Like, have you ever, I know you've seen that before when they had it. It happened at Richmond when they had that dual zone tire, and like a whole string would unwind off of the surface of the tire.
I feel like
where
I
was it?
haven't seen one go down, like
Where the tire was hitting Elliott Sadler. Was it Texas? The tire came loose and was whipping Elliott Sadler's shoulder.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
brutal.
Didn't Harrison Burton have something like that at Daytona last year?
Yeah.
Where I think it got into the cockpit and like kicked up a bunch of stuff into his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does
Yep.
sound familiar.
I remember that.
I don't know if it was a tire or if it was like I don't think he's getting hit by tire. I just remember him being like, I got a bunch of metal shavings in my eyes. I'm like, oh
That's
god.
right. Yeah. Terrifying.
It looks like Mr. Zillich lost
like-
it, and then Krause
Yeah.
was an unlucky passerby.
Josh Berry and Chase Elliott stayed out.
And we are back down pit lane. So, does McDowell go from here to the end?
Yeah.
I bet he
Yeah.
does.
I'm hoping we don't get
I
another
think-
Colson.
I think we can actually go 100 laps here on a tank of gas.
The
I
problem
don't know if we
is
can go on the tire, but I think we can go on a tank of gas.
well, the
Fuel
tire,
mileage
and then we
places-
saw how much
Well,
slower.
Mike, I don't know about that.
We saw how much slower
You
the
think,
RFA
Larry?
guys were.
Mike, I
Give me
don't
the
think that
update
we're
on
going to
that,
go
Larry. What
100
do you
laps
think?
green.
Are you on the calculator, Larry?
I've been on the calculator. I've been trying to figure out. My thing keeps saying 2 + 2 is 5.
But
So I got
100
nothing up
But
here.
100 would be 7.
I carry the 1 and I keep dropping the 1. I can't find the 1.
Now, Mike, this here is a
I looked at the
500
trend.
kilometer race. Now,
Looking at the
kilometer,
trends in the last
Kilometer.
37 Phoenix races, the last caution is an average of 7.2 laps to go.
But
now,
I think
now-
something that's worth
But
remembering,
remember,
guys.
when I was
that we
when I
all
was
have
chiefing
free
Davey
will.
Allison, because Davey Allison would have made it work. Always got
now, Mike, the trends say
Now,
that
let
a
me tell you
kilometer
about
is a
Garrett Cope. Cody Ware, 3rd place.
oh,
We have 100 laps to go, ladies and germs. Your top 5: Barry Elliott, Ware, Bell. Oh crap! It just switched up.
now, Mike, the trends say that a mile is 1.6 kilometers.
Mike, I don't know why we brought these IndyCar people in, and now we're racing in kilometers.
Busher 5th, Chastain, Alfredo, Logano, Wallace, Blaney, Cindric. Your top 11.
Alfredo. Top
Larry
10.
Mack on an F1 broadcast would be amazing.
That would be phenomenal. The amount of data that he would be reading off would be just massive.
Well, Mike, I have
He'd be telling
Verstappen
you.
running a one-stop strategy.
Now, he's using about 80% battery per lap.
He's using 1.79 pounds per square inch of right rear spring and 1.72 pounds of left rear spring.
Larry.exe has broken.
I will say that F1, that is one thing F1 has over any other racing series, is just how much data that they put out, though.
I don't know, man. NASCAR's got an awful big pile of it these days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
but they
still
don't
making
have
public.
S&P data.
They've definitely
They
caught
don't-
up in recent years.
The fact that other teams can look at the freaking braking characteristics of the
Yeah.
other teams.
Yeah.
is-
Oh, no. They
I
can.
just
We can't.
don't understand that.
The
at all.
fact that Elliott can wreck Denny Hamlin and he's like, nah, my thing just broke. Is like, oh, let's see real quick. Let's look at that
Mhm.
telemetry and we can be the judge of that.
No, I mean, they can, but we can't.
You think F1 makes it more public?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I was telling Steven a couple years ago, like my F1 setup, and it's like, wow, like, if they could give us that data, like, because they give us mini sector times.
I'll tell you what,
That's
it's a
crazy.
shame that F1 moved to Apple TV right when the racing got really good. The race yesterday was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I just feel you alienate half your
I couldn't
crowd.
tell you because I didn't
Right.
watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
There's I know passing doesn't necessarily equal great racing all the time, and eventually it formed into your typical F1
Oh,
race.
well,
Like,
there's some
early there was
enlightenment.
a bunch of driving.
Ricky Stenhouse
Stenhouse
caused
got
that
village.
whole thing.
Huh?
Oh,
Ricky Stenhouse caused that whole thing. He got into the back of Zilish and turned him down into Priest.
Ah.
I will say that going to the F1 arcade last night, like, it really is crazy, like, just how different a fan base there is for F1. Because, like, whenever NASCAR goes head to head with IndyCar's rating always goes down. But, like, when they go head to head with F1's rating is not affected whatsoever. And, like, you could really tell, I could really tell last night because just a bunch of, yeah, there's like a lot of young fans who were there last night. I was in line until like 30 minutes for the race start. Like,
that's why they need to do the crossover movie of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
to get the two fan bases to meet.
Arkham movie.
An Arkham
movie.
I want the movie
follow around Will Kimmel Jr. for a moment.
I want a fictional. Oh no!
Oh,
I didn't even get a
oh
chance
no!
To push the freaking green yet, and now you're going oh no on me.
Oh, here's the green.
Is that the one? Yeah, it's the one.
Barry's leading.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, that is. Oh wow!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, boom!
Chastain,
Cindric,
Alfredo, and Cindric got real torn up.
Yeah.
Oh, Alfredo!
No,
Alfredo and Cindric are done.
Cindric.
Cindric's getting out.
Cindric's got the Reddick win from Atlanta getting ready to happen now.
Right where he wants them now.
It looked like you could see part of his fire suit.
Yeah, he lowered his window net. He's done. And Chastain has got the full on crab walk going on.
It looked like the seat metal was torn up. You could kind of see his fire suit.
Oh my!
In the cockpit.
The right front is not looking
Sounds like
good.
Logano got damaged or might have started that.
Let's say those.
Thank God I didn't pick Cindric for the Frontstretch league.
I think I did.
I think that gamble paid off for Barry and Elliott just because they missed that crash.
Yeah.
So Logano was basically like, let me just drive into this guy. No lift.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He hit him twice.
Bubba got in there too.
He didn't even stop the full.
That was the gentle caress at first, but then the second one, yeah.
Yikes.
See, because I think Chastain lost that on his own there, but Logano definitely did not lift.
I wonder if it's going down the jump from the track to the dog leg.
Yeah, it absolutely was. You could see it.
Joey's
if he went to the car and stepped out on him.
I don't typically watch qualifying, but I saw a clip of Raja Carruth, his qualifying lap, where it was just the jump, and he's just fighting it the next 3 seconds to keep it. Like he probably could have easily been on the pole, or he could have been wrecked, and he somehow wound up in the middle in 20th with his qualifying lap because he was just. Anytime you get up and down on the dog leg, you're fighting it.
Joey's taking blame for it.
Yeah,
Logano should have braked harder than he did. Because I don't think, like I said,
that's the last restart.
See, I don't think he hit him initially to get him loose.
No,
I think he was loose on his own. But
I
then
think
Logano
didn't
react
off.
fast enough. Yeah, didn't react fast enough. And it took him out.
Oy. Oh, my God.
Good reminder, by the way, with gas
Phoenix
prices.
Hits suck. Phoenix hits are terrible. Who was it in the... I feel like the last few years in the truck race, there have been some really nasty hits at Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the Ty Gibbs one... Oh, Anthony Alfredo. Damn.
It's like
luck.
It's like when Jimmy Means got a shot in the 2500 car. Wreck happens right in front of him.
Yeah. I still remember a few years ago where Johnson got popped for COVID, and then they put Justin Allgaier in the car, and he wrecked it on pit road. And it was just like, oh.
Yeah, Brandon Poole drove into him.
Awful.
Yeah. Bowman's first race replacing Junior, like, wasn't great either, because that was the race. It was Loudon where the car catches on fire, and he, like, gets out of it. And it's the gif of, like, the fireman comes and he like slips and falls.
Yes.
And Bowman's just like,
yeah.
I love that. I love that clip so much. Just for Bowman's reaction of like,
dude, what are you doing? You are correct, Brock. I don't know if it's all Joey's fault because I think Chastain got himself out of shape going down on the underside.
There have been a lot of those this weekend where it's like you can't really pin it on one guy. Like between Indy and Xfinity, not a whole lot of like, yep, that guy's fault and nothing that other guy could do. A lot of like, well, you kind of put yourself in a spot or could have backed out.
Tracks that doesn't have like defined racing lanes.
Yeah. Where you can kind of be all over the place.
Well,
that was a thing during the ARCA race.
They just choose not to use the definitions.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is,
there's a large yellow line that defines a racing surface. They just choose to ignore it.
Well, that's
the lot of tracks you have the dotted line.
The whole ARCA race like a lane up from the yellow line, and he was outrunning McKee, who was on it all race, and I was like, "Damn." Oh, I'm moving up the front stretch standings. Me and the three other people that had the lineup of Blaney, Logano, Hocevar, Suarez.
I don't even want to look because I had.
Wait, that's my lineup.
Is it? Which team are you?
What about something about the Barry's hardwood? Very good wood.
Very good wood. Oh, very nice.
I really got to start looking at the Friday face-off thing because I haven't done that yet this year. Because I used to get an email every day or every week.
Now it's on Slack too.
I stopped seeing them, so I started putting it on Slack, and for some reason, I don't think to go in there and look. Yeah. Where is the racing Slack? Oh, there's the coupling. I found it. Stop looking.
I'm so happy we don't have the cartoon characters anymore.
Yeah.
Made these broadcasts so much.
Graphic package as a whole, pretty good this year.
Blake kind of looks like a cartoon character right there.
Could you imagine? I can't even imagine what that would look
Blaney like. Cartoon with a mustache.
Yeah, that would be epic, man.
Because
that would be phenomenal.
Fox made his in like, I don't know, 2019, and then they never changed it. So he was
still love the Kyle Busch one where he's got abs. Because I can't put the thing in there. I was like, just put abs here.
Remember Denny had like an awful haircut at the media day or some the Fox media day, and that's the cartoon they used.
Yeah.
Bowman's was bad. He had like the unibrow or whatever. Or something like that.
There's got to be somewhere on the internet where they got all of those still, right?
Oh, you know they do.
I loved Kim's.
Like, I just want to remember if they did one for like Derek Cope.
The best one they ever did.
They probably didn't bother.
Like, I like the idea that they put in the effort for the random one-offs.
Kimmy's was great because they gave him his sunglasses. He was the only one with sunglasses. Great.
I will say this about the graphics this year for this. They got to figure out the manufacturer and team logos still. They still got to work with those because I remember we jumped on them for like they were all wrong at Daytona qualifying. And then I watched ARCA the other night and they had Haley Deegan in a Chevy from Team Penske.
Well,
and I'm like, that's not right.
I also got to figure out the women in general.
Yeah,
the women looked awful on there.
I think they use some because I've noticed Fox does a lot of AI stuff. I think whatever program they were using, or they use for the drivers, like doing touch-ups, doesn't really. I don't think it knows what to do with women
because they mainly work with male athletes, probably.
Yeah,
they're doing.
So it looks
they do the graphics thing with football as well, or the cartoons.
Now you can hear the entire Chase Elliott fan base screaming "Fire Alan Gustafson" because they're interviewing him on TV. Because that's what they do every week. If it wasn't for Gustafson, Elliott would be a 4-time champion.
Or Austin.
That's a fine-looking fire suit.
No, Quaker State just always looks good.
Yeah, man.
I love the throwback scheme Suarez did last year with Quaker State. The was it Adrian Fernandez scheme?
Oh yeah, that was good. And like the Ricky Rudd Quaker State's one of my favorite paint schemes. All time.
Boy, come on. Come on, boy. He's not usually this antsy, but he just is because I haven't been home this weekend.
He's probably antsy because we're burning all these freaking caution laps. Why he's antsy? For God's sakes.
Why have they stopped?
Why are they still under caution? It's been 12 laps.
We're going green here?
Yep, that's the rumor.
All right.
Although I'm sure it's probably going to go back to caution before I even get the green switch again, like it did last time.
All right, here we go. Hey, both Legacy Motors Club cars up in the top 20 now.
There's the jinx for them.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
No.
You know it is. Did you really just no me again?
No, sorry. I just say that now. If I say it on every restart, I'll keep you waiting.
Oh, Chase is way up the track.
Yeah, that's what I was no.
Man, I don't know why Gustafson told him to go that high in the corner. That's a Chase Elliott fan logic right there.
Yep, 100%. 100%. Dennis diving down to the bottom.
I feel like a Chase Elliott fan could be like walking down the street and it starts to rain and he's like, "Dawn." Alan just called.
Alan Gustafson said it was going to be sunny today.
It's the Simpsons music. Like, is it my fault? No, it's Alan Gustafson who is wrong. So Bubba, I guess, wound up fine from that. He's just got a big ass mark on
got a serious donut down the left side of his car.
We have tied Gibbs and Thord.
Wow, Chase has sunk.
See, Ty's probably adapting better to the time change better than everybody else because he's got that AM PM sponsorship.
Aha!
I see what you did there, my friend.
I messed it up a little bit.
Man, it's only 6:17. I'm looking outside right now.
Daylight.
I'm pretty sure Brock is making stuff up now. Brock is still fully embracing his tire conspiracy thing again this weekend. Long caution, so everyone has enough tires to make it to that.
Do.
Enough T-Ray.
Wow, Elliott has dropped so far that he's back there with Kyle Busch.
Dang.
That's not good.
He's about to get passed by Cody Ware.
He is in 25th.
And Barry has been fine. I mean, he's dropping, but he's still 12th. He's not dropping at that crazy of a rate.
Did Ty Gibbs stay out too?
No, he did not. He's in
45, saying he has a long pedal.
Is he bragging or complaining?
Now that ain't why.
get 3 wins, you get a little confidence in.
There you go.
Oh God.
Hey, I do think 2311's got nothing to sneeze at this week. I mean, they got both calls in the top 10. So it's pretty good.
Michael's done showing up after this week. He's gonna sell the team.
Also, nobody's
going in Vegas, anyways.
Oh yeah, next week. No, next week they're going to Vegas. He'll be back.
Yeah, I promise he'll be there that week. You may not see him at the track, but he'll be in Vegas. 100% he'll be in Vegas.
Also, nobody noticed that I didn't mention the third call.
Yeah, I was trying to put that out. You know, said both.
I think Riley Herbst is going to be better.
24th.
I almost said respectable. I'll say better.
Right.
Hey, 24th is a pretty good number for him.
Yeah, for him, it's good. I think he'll hang around there most of the year, which
I give him credit.
Is not great considering his teammates, but
he was awful on O'Reilly when he first started, but he got pretty good by the end of it.
Oh yeah, I think
he won
probably
races.
Cup is the same thing as O'Reilly. He's just moving up too quick.
He can't get much worse than last
year.
He
won races.
When he gets to,
It was the third car too, so like,
yeah,
you add another team, it's usually going to struggle.
So Brock pointing out, tires only last in 20 to 30 laps, and some teams only have one set left. Similar to the Clash, not the other people's fault that some teams have only got one set left. They might need to turn around and.
Or they could do like the Clash where they just stop it and let everybody hit.
Yeah, God, I was so furious when that happened.
That was like the most angry I've heard James Small.
I thought you were going to say the most angry I've been.
It was the most angry you've been.
I was texting my dad during that race, and he's like, "They're moving it to FS2." I'm like, "They should move it to 2B. Get this over. Get this off the airwaves."
See, I really enjoyed the Clash. I just hated that caution call.
Yeah,
I thought the whole show itself was very entertaining.
I think
which is what a 9-point race should be.
Once you get to like 50 caution laps, then it's like, okay, we need to just start counting these. Like, because it gets to the point where it becomes a detriment to not count caution laps.
Well,
but the problem is it's a quarter-mile track.
Yeah.
They're racking up 10 and 12 caution laps here at a mile. You do it on a quarter-mile track, they're going to lose 25, 30 laps every caution.
I'll tell you what I think would make it better in the future. Put the All-Star race there instead of the Clash. And then put the Clash.
Yeah.
The weather wouldn't be an issue.
Daytona.
Again.
Or you could
I want the All-Star race in Charlotte, but I understand it. And yes, that would be a smarter choice to have the All-Star race rather than the Clash at Bowden Green.
Just make them points races. Just make them the 37 and 30.
Dover should be a points race. Like, it's embarrassing what they're doing in Dover this year.
If you're forcing all the Choto guys to be there anyway, then just make it points.
Yeah.
Like, because already, like, Dover's racing is fine. I actually really like Dover.
Yeah, Dover's a unique track.
I used to like Dover. I don't think Dover's that good anymore.
But the thing is, like, it doesn't stand out as like this will be a interesting all-star race venue. It's like, okay, it's Dover.
No, it's going to suck.
What are you going to do?
It's in the middle of the day where they don't have lights.
Do to make it interesting? It's going to be the same as a normal Cup race.
And I'm pretty sure, did they not say they're not doing the Open this year? It's just everybody races in it.
The Open was the best part of the weekend.
Absolutely,
yeah,
it was fun.
Well, the Open was the interesting part because it's like, damn, I think this random starting park might win.
Yeah, don't look
That's
now. 40 Ware's got a shot.
Is like,
I also
got a shot.
Actually, something I really don't like about the format. I mean, the format sucks. We all know it's bad. I hate that there's no fan input now. That was always kind of a cool thing with the All-Star race. You at least had like the fan vote.
Yeah, and we could all vote Cody Ware into the freaking All-Star race.
So you do still have but
they
fan
also
vote into the
because there's no Open. Everyone's an All-Star.
Yeah. The fans will decide one person that goes to the third segment.
Okay.
But it's still stupid.
It is stupid. Well, then, if you're already locked in, what are you racing for those first 2 segments?
Especially when you have a 200 lap final segment.
Yeah. But here's the thing too,
like if they did that all that and then we're like 75, 75, 75, all right. Like 200 laps.
Yeah. I like the 10-lap shootout.
I always like that when we would have these open guys going actively campaign. That was always really fun.
Yes.
You're not going to see that this way.
Dogecoin, baby. Dogecoin.
Yes.
Gregson.
I can't believe Blaney cannot get by Bell. This is starting to get dumb.
It's trying different lanes, going up.
It is interesting. Blaney's the only thing standing in the way of a Gibbs 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, Logano got caught up in that thing and took out Cindric. So,
Heck, Bubba's in 5th too.
He's still up there, yeah.
It's a strong day.
I love how a big piece of the advertising for the Grand Prix of Arlington is Jerry Jones, not the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones.
So. Why are they going to single car qualifying for that race?
It's just a Fast 6, right?
Yeah, just the Fast 6 is single car.
Interesting. Carlson's out.
Kyle Busch's year from hell. A decade from hell, really. Oh! Oh no!
Go ahead,
Jesus!
Brock.
Everything's gone to hell.
Oh no, Shane!
Oh no, wait, it's still green.
Yeah, it's still green for Kyle Busch.
Oh,
a little bump the bell. Huh? Oh, Shane.
Where's Brock when you need him to tell us what's going on?
Man, Blaney was making the pass for the lead too.
Damn.
Of course he was.
All over the place. We had Busch cutting a tire. We had an almost bump and run.
So you pit
going right? Backwards.
I was about to hype up SVG. He got back up to like 16th or 17th.
So we're going to go to probably lap 50 here. Because we're at 66 to go now. So it'll probably be lap 50 when we go back to green.
I'm going to try to say this in a way that doesn't jinx them. There's a 7-time champion related team that has 2 cars in the top 15.
It's okay. James tried to jinx them like 10 laps ago. When he pointed out they were in the top 10, I think.
What?
I said they were both in the top 20.
Or top 20.
Yeah, now they're both top 15.
And hey, I said that and they kept moving up. If Massey says it and they go down, now it's him. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yep. There you go. Man, that amount of brake dust on the side of Blaney's car does not look encouraging. Here's Van Gisbergen. And young Austin Dillon taking a spoiler air away. I don't know that he hit him.
I don't think that was Austin.
I don't think he hit him, but he sure took
was right on
the air off the spoiler.
Yeah, a little spoiler.
Yeah, he took the air off spoiler. I don't think he touched him.
Another one of those.
Same time,
where
Blaney gave a little loving.
Blaney touched Bell here.
Blaney gave him a little loving, and then the caution came out. And they said, "No, Mr. Blaney, you're back there behind him. Slow it on down."
And now we're
slow it on down. There's no way they're going to pit road already.
They are.
Get out of here.
It's just stage yellows where they take 10 minutes before they decide to pit.
Yeah, because they have to go to commercial.
No, that last yellow was freaking 12 laps before they went to the pit lane.
Maybe they're just scared to leave them driving around after the one where 7 people cut tires.
Brock is displeased with young.
I don't know that. I mean, Austin got him loose.
I don't think he did anything wrong. He went up, took the air off his spoiler. Took the air off his spoiler.
He didn't touch him.
That's how you do.
He touched him after he spun,
didn't touch
but
him, didn't reckon.
I need an onboard or something to know if
we should have F1 style cautions where like the pit lane doesn't close. It's just
like honestly,
that's how NASCAR used to be. You'd see the caution come out, and guys would be diving to pit road before they even took the caution flag.
Yep.
Back when you raced back the line.
Yeah. Basically, the waste leader gets picked
Bell,
up.
Gibbs, Blaney, Busher, Logano, Hamlin, Wallace, Larson, Reddick, Hocevar, your top 10 coming off pit lane.
Gibbs is going to restart second.
Yep. Well, assuming somebody didn't stay out. I don't know if anybody stayed out.
Oh, Cody Ware stayed out.
Well, there you go.
He going to lead a lap.
I'm waiting to see Gibbs. Waiting for Gibbs to get a penalty for speeding on pit lane because he made up ground there coming to the line.
They said somebody had net lost 24 spots on pit road today. I don't know who they were talking about, but that's not good.
I know Denny just lost 2.
That is completely bad, as a matter of fact.
No, I don't think it was Denny. Blaney?
Maybe Jones.
Blaney lost a spot just now, so maybe.
Yeah. I don't. Maybe
he lost a bunch earlier.
That's right.
Or Zillich.
Sure.
Zillich has lost a bunch on pit lane too.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, he's still back in 25th at this point.
Listen, Eric Jones back to 21st now, so his pit crew just laid an egg.
Well, damn. See, it's you. I'm not a Krause. Ty Dillon.
So I think Legacy
went under the radar at Coda. I want to say he finished like 15th. Like Ty Dillon's on a heater.
The weird thing, Colleague looks better this year than they did last year with Chevy support.
Yeah. Like
are they doing the mid-season? Are they doing the mid-season tournament again this year?
Yes,
I think so. Yeah,
it says it on the.
I hadn't seen anything about it, but I hadn't really been looking either.
They also said they're going to be simplifying the final seats, how they get in, because it was kind of a weird. Was it like a play-in thing or something they did, Massey? Some weird.
Yeah, it was like 4 races, and it was your average finish in those 4 races determined your seating going into the things.
That is doing.
Yeah, points. I think they're just doing points. They're getting rid of that, and it was weird because like Amazon didn't care, so they didn't mention it.
Whoops. Yeah, AJ's up in 8th in the points. And what has Ty Dillon done this year?
Yeah.
Like top 20
14th, 16th, 16th.
Yeah.
Hey, NASCAR guys, awesome. Can you, Mr. NASCAR, Big Bill NASCAR, can you fix lamps and one down on TNS, please? That screen hasn't walked this whole year. And
John NASCAR, figure it out.
Yeah.
Probably right after they changed the TV guide on YouTube TV to say O'Reilly instead of Xfinity.
So the promo is 300 guys and Denny and Bubba.
What you know about that?
Got a better angle of the SVG Austin Dillon deal. I don't know if he touched him. If he did, it wasn't a lot. Oh, now we got
Sane blaming. Is Sane like blaming him over the video?
I don't think he touched him. I really don't think he touched him.
He dove it in pretty deep, but
he might have gotten arrow loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not touch him. That's 100% the air.
He honestly faded so he wouldn't touch him.
Yeah, that was 100% the air coming off the right rear of the spoiler. God, I can't believe we're going back to green already. This is the fastest caution all day.
Oh, Busher got
this was 5 laps.
Speeding, I think.
5 laps.
See how fast all the cautions could be?
Yep.
If TV wasn't a factor.
If they would just freaking do it, right?
This was Big Bill NASCAR going to Fox. I mean, no, this was Fox going to Big Bill NASCAR and going, hey, it's 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah, we got to speed this race up a little bit.
Yeah.
We got to go. It's only 312 miles. You said this would be quick.
It's always 3.5 hours.
Oh, TV window is ends in 40 minutes. Let's go.
That's the thing that always gets me. They'll be like, oh, the Daytona 500. They can fit that in an hour window, right? So, like, the TV windows never make sense.
I do love. Do you know the story behind them doing the first lap by?
And now we get Brock saying because Austin Dillon was in the caution, the SVG should spin it, even though he didn't touch it.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
They're looking at.
Oh! That was a hit.
Logano, Berry, Suarez.
Oh!
Boom.
But again, that looked like another thing.
Torn up.
Yeah, Suarez. Barry, man. Barry had a good run going.
How is Logano still driving that thing?
Spent right there.
Barry's done.
Spent.
At least Logano could look at his own engine.
Away. That's insane.
He can look at his own engine.
No, never mind.
Now, look, there's nothing wrong with Logano's car except for how it looks.
Now, why would Alan Gustin chase Elliott to get damage in that wreck?
That's crazy call by
Alan.
As Trevor Bain climbs out.
See, that looked like two racing lines just colliding.
Yeah.
Because there's no defined racing line here.
You go from 7 racing lines to like 3.
Yeah.
That's honestly surprised it doesn't happen more. I feel like there's more stuff that happens off of 2 here than there is on the restarts in the dog leg.
Oh
yeah, that did kill our fantasy lineup there.
Yeah,
it's crazy. These cars are so weird. Like Barry is done after hitting Logano like that, and Logano gets to drive off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Logano's no. The left front tire is not moving.
His car is like 3 foot shorter now.
Yeah, and the left front is off the ground and not spinning.
Yeah. But like, if it wasn't for that tire, though, he could probably drive the pit road. It's just, I don't understand it.
I didn't see this earlier. Landon Castle, I guess, retweeted it, and then Landon Kevin Nix retweeted it. Goodyear just passively aggressively tweeting their crew chiefs, being like, "By the way, here's what our ideal PSI is for the cars."
I love Landon.
That's the thing. Like,
I mean, that's fair. Goodyear says, look, don't go below the tire pressure. And they go below the tire pressure all the time, and then the tires pop.
I feel like we don't yell at crew chiefs.
It's like when an elevator says maximum capacity, what?
500 pounds.
Yeah.
And some 600-pound person's in there.
Yeah.
And you try to jump in with them. That's not you. That's not on Otis. That's not Otis's fault.
I lost a lot of appreciation for crew chiefs after that Nashville debacle a few years ago, where they're like, yeah, man, just run out of fuel. Just get your car torn up. Let's tear up some other cars. Well, we just got to win.
The gateway thing from a few years ago where they lost internet connection.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Chiefs were like, I don't know what to do.
What do we do? Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
ChatGPT, how much fuel do I put in the next stop?
By the way, Brock, thoughts and prayers for your fantasy team.
Where are we at now? We're probably last, aren't we?
Yeah. Logano and Suarez were in that wreck. So that's half my lineup right there.
Hey, Suarez can hang his head high. I mean, he had a good day.
Is he still going, Suarez?
Yeah.
You really hang your head high
now? And he's still chugging along.
I don't know. Suarez got tore up pretty bad in this one. I don't know how much he's still going. Because right here, boom, tore the whole right front off of it. I think he's done.
SVG, who just spun, was back there. Oh, no. We haven't lost. Well, maybe it hasn't updated yet.
I'm wearing 2 different headphones, and like at about the 3-hour mark, it starts to get a little yeah. But it's a good setup, though. I've got you guys in the inner ear, and then I've got the Fox podcast on my headphones.
Get yourself one of those racing electronics crew chief deals where you got 2 different feeds coming into the headset.
Yeah.
Shout out Racing Electronics. I think they'd be a great add to the Frontstretch Watch Party sponsor list. But of course, right now, you just have to say what's better than a happy hour that shows up at your door Order Billy's Tequila at billystequila.com, and it comes straight to you. No additives, small batch, all flavor, zero fake stuff. Order at billystequila.com and use code RACER. Save 5% off your order.
Now, wait, so that, hold on, now, wait, we're eligible for it, right?
Anybody's eligible for it. Yes, sir.
Okay, so all ACER?
RACER. Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go.
Should save you 5% off the order.
Larry's analysis. Guys in the back have damage.
Thanks.
If you hit a car really fast, bad things will happen to your car.
Usually. Not always, but most.
I think if I were a crew chief, I would run the recommended PSI provided by Goodyear's Twitter account.
But the problem is you're getting passed by guys that are not running the recommended PSI.
Yeah, but then I like dueling Larry Max as a Yeah, but my problem is then you're going to pass all of them when they all blow their tires.
Valid point.
Larry.
That's an AI thing to do.
We have good Larry and we got evil Larry.
That would be so awesome. Have a picture
Larry,
of Mike Joy.
Larry Angel.
You got Mike Joy, and you got a little Larry on each shoulder. One's an evil Larry and one's a good Larry. And the evil Larry's drop it down to 5 pounds per square inch. No, you have to use the recommended pressure per square inch. You can't go fast if you're down to 11 inches.
Evil Larry's like, call them keyboard warriors. Oh, that's great.
Wow, has Josh been vacationing in Arizona for a week or something? He's looking rather tan.
Where'd they get the 22 at? Where's that? Is that in the garage?
Somewhere in the garage, yes. I don't even know if he made it all the way to his garage stall.
It looked like it was out of the track.
He's up on Rattlesnake Hill.
Yeah. He's
Speaking
out there
of which, what happened to the obligatory television shot on Rattlesnake?
I know, it's always
I
beautiful.
haven't seen that in like 2 years.
Yeah.
That used to always be a thing.
The photo Danny and Nolan posted in Slack. Look, I mean, that's the full shot I've seen of Rattlesnake Hill this whole weekend.
In case you missed it,
they kind of
Busch had a flat tire.
Yeah. Maybe
the had a flat tire. William Byron had a flat tire.
Maybe the 22 was in the parking lot with Jimmy Holden.
Time Finley starts talking, Neff jumps in with someone blew a tire.
I'm trying to advise you.
Neff,
Big wreck on restart.
Neff, I'm referencing a wreck that happened a year before I was born.
There you go.
Which wreck?
Big wreck on restart.
Talladega, when he flips over.
When Bobby Allison took the fence out and they started using restrictor plates?
No.
That was way more than 1 year before you were born, my friend.
It was when Davey, the full Stego race after Davey died, and Jimmy Holden flipped out over the catch fence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Bobby Golden was in the 28 Ford that day.
It'll be 93.
Neil Bonnet was in there.
Yeah.
He got a terrible crash in that, too.
And then he came.
Jones's face is so red.
And then Bonnet got into the announcer booth and was like, "Oh yeah, I got a concussion, but I'm still here." Or something like that.
That was the sign he should have quit. That's how they get raised.
Yeah, I like the fact that we now have
80 cars out there.
There's at least 4 red cars in that black and white car parking lot now.
Yeah.
So that's good to see.
That's kind of
we're still showing IndyCar haulers. What, they didn't let the IndyCar guys get out of the infield?
That's what I was. When you mentioned the parking lot earlier, I thought you were going to mention it was empty because, and I was going to say well, the IndyCar guys went home, but apparently not.
That is kind of a tragedy of Neil because it's if he had just stayed retired and become a legend in the booth, he's probably in the Hall of Fame. And now it's just kind of a question mark. And it's
I would agree.
only because he just wanted to weigh so much, so badly.
That's the thing. I don't think they would have let him race these days.
No,
It's like they wouldn't let Kurt Busch race.
They wouldn't.
It's the old Dave Steve Adam of anybody in the Hall of Fame would trade the place in it for one more afternoon at the ballpark.
I mean, Ricky Rudd raced with his eyeballs taped open.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that today?
I mean, Brad Keselowski was racing with a broken freaking leg.
It wasn't broken. It was healing.
I guarantee you people raced with vertigo back in the day.
Terry Labonte
guaranteed
season.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
If you look at Terry Labonte's stats, like 2000, there's a steep fall off. He had vertigo that whole year.
Look at Jimmy Johnson's stats after the wreck at Pocono. He fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the end of it. And green.
Oh Lord, are we gonna?
Stop it! Don't tell me. Oh no, already. God damn it!
Are we gonna have to? Are we really gonna have a week of Ty Gibbs discourse if he wins this?
Ty Gibbs ain't winning this race. Come on.
He's nose in the head.
No.
Bell got him back on the outside run.
Don't look now. Where the hell did Kyle Larson come from? He's been running like a bag of hammers all day. He's in freaking
into the side of Blaney's where he just went.
Hey, something really interesting here. If one of the Gibbs cars wins, does that mean Coach has to go and do the press conference?
Oh,
does that mean Coach?
Yeah,
does that mean Coach has to hire his private investigator?
Let the private investigator do it.
That would be awesome. They had a private investigator come in for the press conference.
Here comes Weddick. He's fighting for cold.
Jeff Dickinson from Spire with a mustache.
What happened to Denny? He's back to ninth now.
Blaney.
Look who's fourth. Hanging around. Gonna probably win another one. Tyler Reddick.
Blaney's trying to jump ahead of the.
That would be hilarious if it ends up being Reddick and Larson like door to door for the win after both of them were just running around late 10s, early teens all night long. And then boom, they run for the champion or run for the win.
We're now down to 28 calls on the lead lap. Chastain is the only other call out there who's 26 down.
Oh, look at Austin Dillon nosing his way into the top 10.
Getting ready to spin out McDowell.
I guess stage points accumulate. So I think we actually gained spots from that wreck somehow. It shows me in 8th still. Unless this isn't live. I think it's live.
Maybe so many people have had people in wrecks.
Where are the Myrtle Beach Earnhardts sitting?
The Myrtle Beach Earnhardts are
17th,
26
18th.
out of 28.
Oh God!
Dead last are the Bells Bashers or Bulls Bashers. Excuse me.
Awesome.
Brian Nolan, your current
Bulls didn't set his lineup last week. He probably forgot to do it again this week.
No, he's got it. It's
Weddick.
Whatever.
You still have a lineup. It's just
Elliott, Chastain, Busch, and of course the clubhouse leader for his team is Austin Dillon.
That's probably his Atlanta lineup.
It might be.
Yeah.
And you know what? It almost worked for him.
Hey, if you pick
just
Austin,
leave that the whole year and see what it gives him. See if it just gives him a win at one point.
But I thought you were only allowed to use a driver 6 times.
Is that
no,
right?
they got rid of that, I think.
Okay, because that's the thing I was confused about. Because it listed 36 races, and then they were saying you could only use them 6 times, and I'm like, that's not what I'm seeing in the
I think
the
they got
setup.
So if you want to use the same lineup every week, you can.
So
See, I think that blows. You should be
like,
able.
I think
you
I've
should be
used
forced to
Kotabar
mix it up.
every week almost.
You should be forced to have to mix it up.
Right.
something really interesting here. I just realized. So Dylan's running Thor at 9th right now.
Yeah, he's moving up still.
Where's Kyle been at this whole day?
Kyle
Busch,
Busch,
had
34th.
So
He's
Busch
had
has
all
been
these
running
problems.
34th
Hill
all day
has
long.
also been in the back all day. So
Yeah. I don't know. It's just interesting because I love to compare those two to the Aston Martin team in F1, where it's like you've got Fernando and then you have Lance Stroll.
It's
but like in F1 though, like there's no question that Alonso is better than Stroll, and here it's like,
Don't look now.
What
Connor
team are we talking
Zillich up
about?
to 21st.
Who are you
We're talking about the fact
comparing
that Kyle Busch is running like a bag of hammers and Austin Dillon's running.
Austin Dillon's like the better driver now.
Yeah. I was comparing them to Aston Martin actually with Alonso and Stroll.
Here comes Blaney up to 3rd, carving into the lead. And meanwhile, we're getting a great view of Hocevar and Allmendinger. I don't know why we're focusing on a battle for 11th and 12th, but we are.
Because it's Carson Hocevar.
Lawson spent this whole race
because Cletus isn't in the race.
Right.
Or Haley Deegan.
It's crazy to me that she went down to Alka West.
Well, she went down.
Whoa, Kyle Larson!
Year in.
Yeah, not even
Kyle Larson throwing that Logano line out there.
Not even just straight Alka. It's just Alka West.
Anytime you go back to Arca, that's kind of a sign your career is done.
Yeah.
I'm shocked she's not back to those goofy stadium truck things she was running.
Yeah, she needs to go do Baja and stuff like that.
Logano trying hard to go with the stash, but it's not going to catch up to Blaney.
No. I wouldn't mind the stash returning overall in NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
If we really want to throw it back to
stash.
What is wrong with the back? You see the background? Not the behind the 2 boxes.
There's fireflies going around on it.
No, it's just glitching every time.
Oh, now it's glitching.
If that was part of the design or what?
Coke chug points.
Chase Elliott last on the lead lap.
Interesting. Cody Ware.
Yeah, they are running all.
I think Hamlin fell out of the top 10 or back after the top 10 on the restart, but now he's worked his way back up to 6th.
Yeah, he's looking pretty sporty. Meanwhile, Reddick and Larson are swapping it around. Bell is pulling away, though. He's leaving everybody.
You think Ty Gibbs is getting on the radio right now? Grandpa, order the 20.
Remember in team meeting on Monday?
Team orders.
Order the 20 to pit.
I was there.
Mr. Electric, get on the 20 radio and have that driver expelled.
Look who jumped on to say hi, Fire Alan Gustafson. How you doing, Tracer?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it earlier.
Oh, no, it's Troy Lyle.
We were criticizing Alan's call for Chase to drive into that wreck earlier. We know that Alan
really
told him
bad
to do
call.
Yeah. Who is the 51 aligned with now? Is it LCR?
I think so.
Yeah, because I think they took Colleague's spot.
Thought they were with Hyundai.
They might as well be.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Car coming to pit road.
Oh. Well, here comes
Rotor
your
dead.
last 8 races at Phoenix. Average lap of last caution, 281, 31 laps to go. 2 races have ended in overtime. Thank you, Larry McReynolds.
The Baconator expired.
It's like Zillish done blew it one again. So much for the junior Frosty.
Looks like he did get the pit road, though.
Frosty is melted.
He did.
Very long pit road.
And Blaney goes around Gibbs.
Wendy has died.
Is this the longest pit road?
I think it might be.
It's either this
I
or
thought Atlanta was longer because they got you pulling in on turn 3 and going all the way around.
Because Bristol, like, I think.
Oh, the pit.
I think they don't even let you do like go down the front stretch at Bristol anymore if it's green flag. I thought it was like you have to go down the back stretch too now.
I don't believe so. I think green flag you're still allowed to just to your side. And then Brock chimes in. Look, another tire problem. Thanks, Brock.
Rock.
I'm sad that we haven't had any more
do.
interaction from the Stig today. Stig must not be feeling well because usually there's a lot more Stig interaction.
Yeah, he might be busy too.
I'm worried about him.
Riley Herbst, 13th. You know who hasn't had a problem today for RCR?
Uh-oh. Austin Hill? Not anymore.
I was just thinking,
oh my God.
Austin
You
Hill,
really
he's not
jinxed
doing
him.
that great, but at least he hasn't had any problems.
You really just jinxed him. Green flag is staying out, though. Hell yeah.
They said they don't.
Hell yeah.
They don't care about no damn Austin Hill.
Don't mention Trackhouse, please. Oh, Carlson's out.
Damn.
What?
Why?
You know who hasn't had a problem all day? So Christopher Bell.
Oh no.
And we have a caution. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
What boy like
Christopher Bell just put it in the wall.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. And
RCR just aborted this race.
Austin Dillon brings
everyone go home. We need to save up the Cletus money.
All right, boys, come on.
That's it.
The way
Mark Richards gonna say that's it. I'm putting Cletus in next week.
We're at almost 3:15 on the race. Pack it up. Let's go. Oh yeah.
I mean, Cletus couldn't do any worse than Kyle Busch has done today.
Kyle Busch is up to 18th.
He's
gonna wind up in the
nothing worse than Austin Hill's done today.
Kyle Busch is the leading
RCR today.
Yeah, right now Kyle Busch and Dillon is just spewing debris all over the track.
Dylan's like, I'm not going home. I'm staying out.
No, Austin Hill had like a poly market bet.
Screw you guys, I'm staying out.
Austin Hill had like a poly market bet that this race would be longer than 3.5 hours.
And Brock is now happy.
He's putting junk all over the track.
Brock just cracked another Red Bull because Austin Dillon got hit by
I can't believe SPG wrecked Austin Dillon there.
I can't believe Alan Gustafson told Chase Elliott to tell Austin Dillon to blow a tire.
Riley Herbst is in 12th.
Well, there's his jinx.
Allmendinger's in the top 10.
And McDowell's come back from his flat tire to get top 10.
Larry's suggesting you pit.
Devil Larry Mack is talking. Just had to take 2 tires on the stop.
Think Dennis is going to take just left side since he only took right sides and another one?
He really doesn't sound that good, Larry.
Yeah, I'm worried about him. I think something happened this week.
Yeah, people were talking about how controlled he was.
Mike, I need an iced tea. A water.
You got me outside here, Phoenix.
Right. Now pay attention. If the pit Jones is coming down 14th, I'm estimating he's going to come out And
14th,
the trends
17th.
show that he's going to come out in 24th.
Mike, I've done the trends. This is about where Legacy blows it.
Yeah.
All right.
And
We're down to
everybody's
25
coming.
lead lap callers.
Yep.
Everybody
Oh no, Cody Ware stayed out again.
coming.
Gonna get them 5.
Yeah. Cody Ware scored the most points of the day now.
Hey, if this is the Winston system, he's up there.
See, and I know I've told this
And a
story
bunch
in
of
here.
tires.
I've told this story in here before. I used to argue with Kyle Petty about that because he was running like 30th every week. I'm like, dude, why don't you stay out on the first caution every race?
And get
the bonus point for leading a lap and then go to pits because you're going to end up 30th anyway. It's not like you're pitting with the rails because you're running near the front.
Back then, when there
Who
were
used to
a
do
bunch
that?
of cars in the field, that
Dave
could get
Gilliland.
you in a race.
I think Dave Malkus used to do that all the time.
I
A
think
lot
it
of
was
guys
recently
do that
David
'cause
Gilliland.
top 35
Gibbs,
points.
Blaney, Larson, Reddick, Byron, McDowell, Hocevar, Bell, Van Gisbergen, and Boosh.
Where's
Your top
Bell?
10
Bell, -7 for Bell.
Did he take 4?
Must have.
That's crazy.
Ty Gibbs will be your leader.
SVG
No, no.
plus 11. He had to have
I
taken
think
2.
Gibbs took
Somebody
2.
said-
I might have put the fix
He
in
did.
on Bell's pit stop.
Wah! And then Gibbs nearly ran over his crewman.
Is Jackson Gibbs on the pit
Number
for
50
Bell?
car. I don't know what car he's on now. He's like, I got you, cuz.
Yo!
Fancy little jump across the front of the car.
Okay, Ty, let's see what you got.
That's 2 in a row
Well-
he's done right. I just heard Harvick say 2 in a row that he's on
You know,
right side tires. So
again-
he's going to have a left flat.
Yeah, so he's going to have a left go down with 10 to go.
In front of everyone.
And as Brock has so astutely observed, we'll be back with 10 laps to go.
To set the stage for the viewers, Ty Gibbs said yesterday, hey, like,
Now, if
don't
Christopher
judge me
Nelson
by
goes to
words,
win,
judge me by my actions. So, I mean, he's going to get a good chance here. Like, we're going to give you the lead with 2 tires with 15 or so to go at Phoenix. I forgot about that. There was like an underlying point of the championship race last year that the Fords all stayed out.
Yeah, Brad almost won.
Yeah,
Like,
they
if he didn't blow the last corner, he probably would have won.
They boxed in like Lawson and Hamlin.
Because who was the Ford racing for the title? There wasn't.
There was. No, there wasn't.
No, I don't think that.
It was
Blaney,
Hamlin,
maybe?
No, I
Larson,
don't think we had one.
Byron, Briscoe.
Yeah.
So no.
Ford.
They just said we don't care.
We all won this race.
Yeah,
They
it
did.
was one of those. Yeah, because I think they
That was one of the things I was frustrated with, is because people got mad at the people that stayed out late in the truck race, and then didn't get mad at Brad and whatever. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not their job. Like,
they're
it's not
going for the
their job
win.
to care.
Hey, the
It's not
good
their
news
fault the
is
system
Now,
prioritizes
who
those
to
4
be
guys.
mad at in that truck
Yeah.
race was who was it that had a flat tire and didn't pit?
Oh,
Was it Mozak?
I think it might have been Cole Butcher or someone. I want
But
to say
it's
it was like a random one-off guy.
I think the 8 stayed out.
Up here
He
we
took
go.
2. He took 2, I think.
Oh, he took 2.
Yeah, as he was on
It
pit.
looks, the thing looks
Again,
He was
Kyle
a 10
Busch
car
gonna
up
come
pit
home, gonna bring it home for RCR today.
Something awful's about to happen.
And we are back to green with 19 laps to go.
Here comes Highline Lawson. Shoot, that's good. There.
Highline Hawson.
Aye!
Highline Lawson.
Carl.
Aye!
Reddick.
Oh,
Reddick.
Oh no!
Carl Lawson.
Ah!
I tell you, Reddick found that brake pedal there.
Wee.
Ty Gibbs didn't find
Oh,
it.
oh.
Ty Dillon didn't find it.
Oh, tie. No.
And here we go again.
Damn.
Orca
Well,
boy.
Golly.
And wouldn't you know it, Legacy's in there.
Man.
Oh, wait, sorry, that's the
Tie.
that's the broomstick hitting the ceiling downstairs, which means it's about time for us to go.
What?
You didn't hear it?
No.
I didn't hear it.
No?
Oh, there.
There we go.
We tied the track record. No wonder this race is taking 3.5 hours.
This is such a bizarre
Race
way.
always takes 3.5
I don't
hours.
even know if it was good or bad at this point.
And there goes the
entertaining.
Smith.
I guess.
It's something to put on while you're drunk on a Sunday.
And the 42 is smoking.
Circle
around the 8 cars that are all on top of each other and then just figure out what went wrong.
5. 5 go. If I heard 5 wide.
We're going to have like 24 cars on the lead lap at this rate.
Yeah, damn. We're down to what are we at?
Oh my goodness. Nick on slack.
Cody,
Man, I can't wait we get back to these drafting style tracks so we can move on to these
where they clean things up a bit. That's one of the things I was
true
thinking
statement there, Brock.
Like, hey, man.
It was like foreshadowing. I was trying to hit the green, and by the time I got to green, it was already back to caution, so I didn't have to worry.
You think you can tear stuff up at those super speedways? All right.
I feel like half the cautions today have been off restarts.
Yeah, there's that one. There was the Chastain one.
At least 5 of them. I promise you, at least 5 of them have been on restarts.
I think Zane has Patrick on his helmet.
If Trey's still watching and is throwing a rage fit over Zane getting caught up in that wreck.
Yeah.
He probably is. Probably just kicked his dog.
Cody Ware might be on his way for a top 20, fellas, if we keep wrecking him.
Yeah.
Chassé Elliott in 21st. He may get a top 20 if we keep wrecking him.
What's the most laps Ty Gibbs has led in a race? In Cup?
Ty Gibbs? 201 laps at Bristol last year.
Oh, yeah.
I know because I wrote about it earlier this week.
Okay, thanks, Steven.
Freaking Massey just whips out that stat. Talk about a long brake pedal. Holy cow.
Massey GPT.
Yeah, but he finished 10th.
They're interviewing the guy that Ty Gibbs nearly killed. That's cool.
Was that Jackson?
Ooh, that was fun.
Oh, it is Jackson Gibbs.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys hear what he said?
No, I can't hear it.
I practice that every week. Or I do that every week.
He said, oh, I think he just has fun trying to hit me. It's great.
I didn't realize he was the second.
At one point, he was on bells.
Yeah,
boy, it would be super funny if Ty Gibbs ineptitude led to a lawsuit, and then he started winning. That'd be insane.
Yeah,
he's like, "Damn, they're kind of right. I do got to figure this out."
So, fellas, don't look now, but Wiley Holtz is 16th.
How about Michael McDowell in the top 5?
Oh, yeah. It's his home race too, I think, right?
Oh, now we get the breakdown as to why Gibbs is in front of Lawson.
With not real images.
So okay, let's try this. Let's try this again, Ty. This time you have Kyle Lawson stalling next to you.
That's if Ty wins. I hope he gets out and is like Chris Gabehart can go himself.
Chris
Monster can
Gabehart is an ass.
It's wild that Monster's going to call.
He took all the personality he has kept bottled up for however many years comes out, just goes crazy. Ah!
Overnight, he's the most popular driver.
Yeah.
I don't even know how he got
he and Noah Gregson do a personality swap.
I don't even know how he got Monster to begin with. Like,
I think probably.
Was it because they were with Kyle Busch when he started, right?
Yeah. And then I think there was some kind of.
I'm sure it was just a matter of like, hey, this guy's going to be a big deal for us because, Joe's grandson.
Wasn't that part of the tension initially was with Gibbs and Busch was, hey, you're doing business with Monster, which we're competing against with my bulky energy drink.
Yeah. His aluminum laced energy drink.
Now that I think about it, Kyle Busch is sort of a veteran of NASCAR. I forgot about that, but there's also
the original 12.
Yeah.
Insurance company.
Well, here we go. William Byron's up here. What the heck? What has happened today?
So weird.
All right, here we go.
All this, like Larson and Byron are going to win this race. One of those.
Blaney
I feel like Larson's going to win this. Oh, no. I jinxed him.
Oh, God damn it.
He's all right. He's all right. You just got
incredible.
Whoa.
Yeah, loosey goosey.
Bell made a power move like that.
Oh, yeah, he had a moment.
Oh.
So it's kind of just Gibbs and Blaney now.
Yeah.
Blaney.
It seems like
I can't tell because the scoreboard's in the way.
Move.
It seems like a 2025 race where Blaney's got the fastest car, but
can't.
Yeah, can't win for some reason.
I say, don't look now, but Carl Lawson is closing this up pretty quick.
Yeah, he got back up there quick. Bell's closing in. Yay.
Goes deep.
There he goes. Oh, no. Oh, he shut up. Ah.
What's that?
Flat job.
10 to go. Sorry. Blaney leads Gibbs, Larson, Bell, Byron, Reddick, Hamlin, McDowell, Wallace, Van Giz for your top 10.
Oh, Gisborgen up.
Tell you what, though, Bell's coming.
But only has 10 laps to get there, and he's got to pass 2 other cars before he can try to pass Blaney.
He'd probably need a caution.
This is going to
we might get.
That will be a tall order, but he may pull it off because he's getting ready to go by Lawson already.
Hey, man, I don't know what their tire pressure was for this last run. We'll see.
Oh, my God. Stop it.
Boy, they're talking about holding up Lawson as much as you can of your Gibbs. As Lawson makes it side by side.
Oh, there he goes.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'd rather be second than third.
Yeah. Although there is a little bit till you let Larson go, and maybe he wipes out himself and Blaney.
Right.
Yeah. I love the Bell and Lawson rivalry.
I tell you now.
And the thing that I like about it is it's not really a rivalry.
Yeah,
they both really respect each other.
Yeah,
sure.
It's just they're always mixing it up. It's just fun.
But they had like 1 or 2 times where they had some bad words about each other.
It's like Magic and Bold. Like just these two greats at the very top of the game, just going at it every week. regardless of what series it is.
So he's got 6 laps to try to get there.
Bubba's passing Reddick for
Let's see what Bell's lap
7.
time is.
He might beat him this week, finally. Yeah, Bell is not cutting enough.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's cutting like 100th a lap.
Yeah. Long run, I like him, but not with as much left.
And also, don't look now, but Hamlin's closing ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might catch Ty because Ty's sinking because of the 2. Penske gonna sweep.
I don't get Gibbs taking 2 tires the second time. Because he was already
I'm
up
sure
there.
the rationale is, what was the run going to be? Like 15?
Yeah.
15 to 10, somewhere in that range.
It might have worked out if we didn't get it.
The rationale was, hey, it worked for, Larson and some other guys last year, but that was like 2 laps.
Sure.
And it was same Gibbs, it worked for 2 or 3 laps. So now he's sinking.
All right, he's down to 7/10.
SVG up into the top 10.
Jones, 11th.
That Jones boy.
Oh, and that's the fight for 10th.
Yeah, because SVG's got the 2 tires.
Damn, show me the bell for 10th. I don't care about this. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't know.
He's coming. He's gonna come.
I don't think he can.
He's gonna come.
Have enough time.
White flag. Presented by Billy's Tequila.
Sponsored by Billy's Tequila Bank.
I'm going to need a couple shots of that after this.
All right.
Ryan Blaney has won the race, and he is now in the playoffs.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Maybe not. I don't know what's this.
Third Gibbs, Hamlin.
Don't look now, but that Jones boy slid into 10.
Yeah, top 10 for Legacy.
Top 10 unofficial. Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Ty Gibbs, Denny Hamlin 5th, Bubba Wallace 6th, and they just took it from me. Now it's on the bottom. Hold on one second.
6 Toyotas in the top 10.
I think it was William Byron 7th. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Byron 7th, Tyler Reddick 8th, Michael McDowell 9th, Eric Jones rounds out the top 10, Shane Van Gisbergen just outside in 11th.
Best finish of the year for a lot of those guys.
Yeah. Dylan bounced back to finish 16th, right ahead of Kyle Busch in 17th. Herbst 18th. Allmendinger bounced back 19th. Kosovar 20th. Elliott 23rd.
I think
no Cody Ware
24th.
Dent Wizard sponsored the wrong Penske car this week because the other 2 cars had major dents in them.
And of course, the cars that were out of the race that didn't finish: Zane Smith, Connor Zillis, Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, Josh Berry, Anthony Alfredo, Austin Cindric, Cole Custer, No Gregson, and Chase Briscoe, who I don't have the points in front of me, but
it's not good.
Oof. I mean, he's
probably
higher than Bowman, but not much else.
Well, Bowman was already last before this whole thing went down.
Yeah.
Wasn't Village supposed to last too?
Man, it really is. He really does look like he's came in from like the 80s or something.
He looks like if Hallmark needed a human walrus for a movie.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like Neil Bonnet when he was young. Look.
Yeah.
He looks like
Heather.
He looks like the stunt double for Tim Wichman in Stroke Race.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's fine.
Don't forget, what's better than a happy hour? A happy hour that shows up at your door. Yep. Order Billy's Tequila at billystequila.com. It comes straight to you. No additives, small batch, all flavor, zero fake stuff. Life's a race, but the celebration, that's easy. Billy's Tequila, celebrate the race of life. Remember to use code RACER and save 5%. Kids, this was fun. I thought this was a really good mix of analysis and BS. I like the way it flowed. Had a blast with all of you.
We're actually paying attention to
let
the
it
race.
go for now. For James, for Mike, and for Mike.
Hey, our picks won.
Yeah.
There you go.
James and I both picked Blaney, right?
And
I got to check.
Brock's happy because Reddick didn't win, and it was a top 15 for the SVG. And it's a good day. So take care, Brock. We appreciate you being here. Everybody else that was on, thank you so much. We will see you next week from Las Vegas. Well, we won't be in Las Vegas. We'll be in our man caves, but we'll be talking about Las Vegas. Y'all be safe. We'll see you next week on the Watch Party.